It's your boy HoopTalk Nas, and I'm joined by a special crew today. You saw it here first at the title, man. We are going to be debating the best players in GM5 today amongst other categories. So thank you all for tuning in. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, man. Let's do some brief introductions so y'all know what gang I have with me. Of course, to the right of me, I got the same dude as usual, Ty Dollar. Y'all, feel free to introduce yourselves to the camera over there. Let the people know who you are.
Y'all want to go? I go first. Hey, what's going on, man? It's your boy Tony, the director of the GM5. How y'all doing?
Yes, sir. This is Bubble. A little past my bedtime, but we're going to do this right here. You know what I'm talking about?
Bro, it's 7:45. It's past your bedtime.
I'm on, man. Keep on living.
You promote yourself to It's crazy. Dante,
Claiming it.
currently point guard of Game Time, still to be determined for next season. But
All right, well, let's get it going, y'all. So we said we're going to do all the lists, right?
Yes,
We're going to start with top 5 point guards, right? So we're going to
Guards.
go through the room and see what everybody's top 5 point guards in GM5 were this year, who were the best players at the one. Who's going to go with their list first? We're going first?
Now, can we ask, are you gonna put the disclaimer as to how you came to conclusion with your picks? Are y'all gonna
I do it tomorrow. I got that for
Like,
mine.
are y'all gonna say, well, I base mine off of stats?
Depends on how
I
much
base
you guys
mine
hate my
off of-
picks. If you like him, I got nothing to say.
I want the thing I gotta do, right?
I think we should.
I mean, it's up to you. I mean, I because I know once I get to top 25.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
definitely
no,
gonna
it's-
turn
Yeah, top
into
25, there's
Top
going to be a
25
disclaimer
gonna
for
get
It's
sure.
gonna be like a
Yeah.
stat.
Top 25 gonna get
conversation,
spooky.
You know what I'm saying? So, all right, point guards wasn't that difficult. I mean, since we on Atleta Sports, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all definitely got to start it out.
All right, let me pull up my list real quick.
Very controversial.
Point guards? No, I don't think so. I think our point guards are pretty accurate.
It wasn't that many. Was it that many point
No, I
guards?
got that. I was just saying.
It
Yeah, I
was
think you
not.
asked for.
Respectfully, it was not good point guards this year.
All right, well, let me ask this question before y'all go into y'all list. Did y'all consider Tommy a point guard?
I did.
100%.
Just barely, but we did.
100%.
Yeah.
He had the
I did.
assist to be a point guard. So it makes
100%.
sense.
Yeah, he's a scoring point guard, but he's a point guard at the end of the day.
Okay.
They a point guard.
All right, so the Atleta / Hoop Talk top 5 point guards. Let's see, we got the one and only. Actually, let's start from the bottom. Number 5, Kenny Long. Kenny Long. I know some of y'all might think he's a little lower than he should be. This might be our plot twist. Huh? Jalen Merritt, we got at number 4.
Yikes.
D-Jax at number 3.
Consider Jalen a point guard?
Yeah, why wouldn't
I don't-
if you're considering Tommy a point guard, why would we not consider Jalen a point guard?
The assists are
I
right,
don't-
so that's where it makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, some point guards do different things on the court, man.
I agree. I agree to that point. But I don't know if I would.
Isn't he like
Jalen as a
5'7"?
point guard.
Like he got to be a point guard. I'm just kidding, but he's just can't call him a shooting guard out there.
I would.
I mean, I guess. I guess that's our debatable choice there. We got D-Jax at 3, Tommy at 2, and Melo at 1.
You named 6 people.
No, I did.
No, it's fine.
It's 5. We had Kenny, Jalen, Devin, Tommy, Melo.
Say that again. One more time.
Kenny.
From bottom to top, Kenny, Jalen, Devin, Tommy, Melo.
Devin.
D-Jax.
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 Oh, yeah, you threw me off, man.
Oh, man. I think that just the questionable
So-
is Jalen.
It's a lot of questions on that. Go get your how
Go ahead.
how y'all leave y'all boy Lito off? Ain't one of y'all a Lito? Y'all leave
Notice-
Lito off the
notice
whole
that
list.
Notice
There
that
was
person's not here.
discussion,
That
but
person's not with us anymore.
So you just gotta just screw his people and who he like.
That's how it works.
I had a reason why I didn't include Lito.
Oh.
but
I had a reason why I think that he could have been, but
I do think he's a
Top
good
5.
point guard, but I do think he had pretty bad numbers. Like
Yeah.
he was pretty inefficient.
Yeah, what?
I think he just had a bad season.
He had-
I'm not mad.
Lito
at
did
him,
not have
though.
a bad
but
season.
He
he
had
was
a-
inefficient scoring, and
yeah.
his assist to turnover ratio was lower than everyone else on the list.
Lito shot 31%
That's
from
too.
the field.
That's first of all, that's too heavy on like stats. Like him, like, he should-
31%, Bubba.
He should 1,000%. First of all, who's this ain't the NBA? Who's shooting 40? Who's shooting 50?
Everybody that's gonna be on my top 25 shooting 40-something%.
But everybody else on
No,
the list
none of
is
that.
shooting better, and their team performed better
Yeah.
Team perform better than who?
than
Count up.
A man coming off the bench.
You can't
Jalen
say
How many
was
other true point guards
Versus
are
a
there?
man who led his team to the playoffs.
A six
there
man,
every game?
A 6 man of the year can be better than a lot of starters in the
That's
league
a
in
fact.
any league.
That led his team to the playoffs. But go ahead, y'all got it. I mean, an all-star. I mean, what we doing
But
here?
Canada didn't
Well,
make it to
that's
the playoffs. They made it-
there's no context in that. He's
An
not an
all-star?
all-star.
We
though.
just not even putting the all-star on
But
the
that's a
top
title
five.
he got by default. He's not an actual all-star.
That's tough, man. I'm just
Go
telling
your-
you. It's
go
tough.
your
Day
five
Day
then,
an
bro.
all-star then.
Y'all gonna be.
Day Day an
tough.
all-star. He was on the
That's
court.
I
Was he
understand
not?
what they saying.
I don't,
There's
I
an
don't
argument that
understand.
can
You
be
speaking
made
a
for
different
it.
language.
He's six, but I think the
I'm
top
not-
five just had better seasons.
Yeah, I'm not against him being top 5. I don't think it's outlandish, but I don't know. I just think he had a bad season.
Bro,
Personally.
So if in that case, Bubba, who is you taking off of their 5 to put Lito?
Jalen is one. Jalen is one person I'm taking off to put Lito.
I expected that one. To
Who
be honest.
else?
Kenny Long.
Kenny. That's worse than the Jalen one.
How?
It's worse than the Jalen one.
Why you feel that way?
Over Kenny over Lito.
Why would he not be?
Kenny,
over Leo?
sometimes Kenny don't even like finish games for them. Sometimes he is, sometimes he not. He's not even like a main
Now we go to
person in their
now we go to garbage
rotation.
coaching though. That's
Huh?
not. Now we go
That's
to
I
garbage
mean
coaching,
that
though.
it is what it is at the end of the day. I mean, you know what I'm saying. Everybody can't have pink on the sideline. I understand that, but the game happened. How it happened. That's wild. That's another wild.
I mean, go to your 5
the
then.
myth, the legend.
That's another wild.
I can't
Even
believe-
it's even wild to put him over. I was waiting on TP to say even like his guy Brad.
I'm trying to think of why Darvin's walking
Especially
in.
talking about stats.
We did think about
Brad-
Brad. I
Brad
forget
is-
why
Brad
we
led
didn't
the
put
league in
Brad.
assists.
I don't remember
Brad-
why we
Brad
didn't
did
put
what?
Brad, but there was a reason
Yeah,
for
Brad's
that.
number one in assists per game.
I don't think Brad came up with the discussion.
Brad missed a lot of games too.
I think that could have been it. I think that could have been it.
No, that wasn't it for me.
He was there?
Brad shot like 20% for me. That was the problem.
Come on,
Oh,
man.
that could have been it too. I don't even remember. This conversation happened like about a month and a half ago, so I don't remember. But we did bring him up. But I get it. Like I definitely understand. But like
And then when he wasn't there, they lost every game.
I think there's a lot
So
of
what,
bias.
what about the impact?
Actually, Brad was third in assists
I think
per
there's a
game.
lot of bias
Check
for
stats.
who Lito was in previous years or previous leagues. I don't think we're really deciphering him on who he is this season by himself.
But go ahead. Who lists next?
You, Nate,
You,
you had
since you
the
got so
most.
much to say.
Right, you had the most discretion.
I mean, we just talked about my guys that I got on there. But number 5, I got Brad. Number 4, I got Tommy. Number 3, I got Lito. Number 2, I got D-Jax. And 1, I got Melo.
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't hate the
Not a
list.
bad list.
I don't hate it. I like it.
Who's
I don't
next?
love it.
Dante or Darvis.
I go.
You're gonna be munching
Well,
on
first
those.
put
Keep it
Lou.
away from the mic.
Lou sent me 4, so Lou's 4 was Brad 4, Kenny at 3, Lito at 2, and Melo at 1.
So
Which
he
for
didn't-
that
he
is-
didn't put D-Jax on there.
I
Right?
think very highly.
So
of Lito.
even
Damn, Lou didn't put his own point guard on there?
yeah, but I say thinking of
Damn, that's beef there.
Lou he sent me 4. His
And he
4
sent
was
forward on
Brad,
purpose.
Brad, Kenny, Lito, and Melo.
Yeah, that.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
that was on
sucks,
purpose.
man.
So either way,
Yeah,
even if he
D-Jax
sent
you're removing.
even if he sent 5, he either left off D-Jax or Tommy. Even if he sent 5.
I think a lot of people don't consider Tommy a point guard. I think that's why.
We didn't consider Tommy a point guard.
Who's the point guard over there then?
that's
I
the
consider
question.
him a
I don't think
point
they
guard.
really
I
have
do.
one.
Because
But
now
I
if you
know
saying
he's
Foot's a
not
point
everybody.
guard, now you getting worse.
But I
Wouldn't
think he
wouldn't it be
is.
the internet dude? What's his face again?
T-Tom?
Yeah.
You
what
seen
is
him
it?
That's
pass
even more of a
before?
score. That's even more of a score.
No, I didn't know.
He seemed like the primary ball handler, so that's why I viewed it that way. He seemed like it. I barely saw OJR games. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
He's on
Listen,
top. He's
I'm
on
glad
top
you
5.
did,
Get it
'cause
up.
it wasn't good to see.
He's gonna get it up.
I just feel like the second half
Pause.
of every game, the ball didn't swing Tommy's way, and that if Tommy was point guard, he would have had it first.
I know
I was gonna say it before you-
I know he was coming.
My 5.
Darvis, you got your list?
You got a list. Point guards. My 5,
Let me give you this real quick.
I had Lito at 5. That was Lou. That was Lou.
Darvis,
I got Lito at
talk
5.
into this whenever you're ready.
Kenny at 4. D-Jax at 3. Tommy at 2. And Melo at 1. I think a name that's left off that I just want to mention was Shane.
Yeah.
Shane was a good
We
point
did
guard
talk about
this
it.
season.
So Shane was an interesting point guard. He was one of the best passers, but is he really a point guard?
He's a point guard.
No, he's definitely a point guard.
Definitely a point guard. By far.
I don't know. I don't really think Shane had the role to really take on that type of, like a top 5 conversation. I felt like he was kind of like in and out of the rotation, like however he wanted to fit in. You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because it is his team at the end of the day. So whenever he felt like he was needed, he would just go in there and do his thing. Great point guard, definitely, but I don't think he had the role to reach a top 5. If that makes sense. Whose list is missing?
Oh, my
we go.
TV.
We go.
Okay, yeah.
All right, so number 5, we went with Kenny Long, City Ballers, D-Jax, Swift. This one gonna be everybody like what? Ladarius Lee, Enforcers.
I'm about to leave, bro.
Lido, Count Up, Romello Bates, OTB.
Bro,
So you left off Brad, so that's beef there.
I feel like no.
And then
Bro, did I even hear that? Hold on, wait,
It's
Bubba.
the
Let him
same
say number
thing.
3 again, bro.
So look.
I'm
no.
not tripping.
Wait, look, Brad missed some pivotal games, and
That's
like
the beef.
his it's not beef. I mean, Brad's my boy. I love Brad. But he missed some pivotal games to kind of lock in that top 5 point guard spot for me. Like he would have been definitely a top 5 point guard in the GM5 by far, probably number 2 if not number 1. But he just like the games we needed him most, he wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Especially towards the end of the season, like he faded away. So
That's number 3.
that was the reason for that. Ladarius Lee for the Ladarius Lee pick was honestly because if you look at the Enforcers run, like he was kind of holding down like that ship from the point guard standpoint.
But here's the problem: we can't all have looked at the Enforcers play and say, yeah, they need a point guard. But then they had the 3rd best point guard in the league. That's contradictory.
Hey, listen, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's the way the tables turn, but
That's a hell of a table that you're turning right there.
you know
That's
we all shaking the room, right? You know
So
what I'm
what
saying?
y'all think that he picked Ladarius over Jalen?
I picked Jalen still. Jalen had a better season. And when I watched Jalen, from what we saw, I thought it was more impactful. Not just
100%.
passing, not just
I
offensively,
agree.
but also defensively.
I can't tell
But
you.
I
agree.
think it was games where you kind of had to take Jalen out to kind of like cool him out too, because he was kind of losing his shit. I think Ladarius kind of kept his same temperature every time. He may not have hit certain shots, but the ball rotation and just staying on the play, I feel like he did a good job.
That's another thing too. Like Kenny has to people going up against him has to average probably I don't know 80% field goal percentage. No,
There's
that's
free
not.
Eats
No,
over
I'm
there?
saying if you look it up,
There's free East over there.
that's it's a highway to heaven over there, man.
That's why we got ESPN higher though, because defensively, he's gonna stop some things every once in a while. He's
Who?
smaller in size. ESPN.
Jalen.
Jalen Merritt.
Jalen Merritt.
Enforcing.
Jalen
He
Merritt.
got a nickname. They call him ESPN.
Yeah.
That's what his
That's what
jersey
Jersey
says.
said. That's what Jersey said.
That's what we know.
Jersey said.
But you got to think about.
No,
they're
Jalen
both
nice.
kind of point guards. I don't know who you
Nice.
consider a point guard. Who impacted
Point guard wise.
Enforcers going on that streak more? Do you think
100%
it was-
Jalen.
The bigs in their
No,
forwards.
but
But out of them two, who was the more impactful?
Jalen.
factor?
Jalen.
Jalen.
And
Jalen.
that's why we put Jalen higher because
Yeah.
they have almost the same assists, so I would consider them both point guards.
Oh, you just
They
talking about
both
between him and
Yeah,
Ladarius?
they both
Between
bring
him
the
and
ball
Ladarius.
most of the time. So I mean, out of the two of them, one of them impacted more.
Yeah, that's all I'm looking at. I don't care whether you fit this mold that everybody wants you to fit in as a point guard. It's, how do you play the game? Do you impact the game at a high level based on how you play it?
No, that was nuts. That's definitely Jalen over Ladarius. I just asked y'all to just
Yeah.
make sure he knew he was
TP
next.
and Howard both out of pocket. TP and Howard both out of pocket.
Hey, listen, man. You pick
I'm
who
gonna
you
call
pick.
Howard. We done with this.
Good stuff.
I think Ladarius has the same kind of concept as Shane, where his role to me
Yeah, his
wasn't
role, it doesn't-
enough to.
I already
I
see
don't
what's
agree with.
going on.
I don't agree with that because even with Ladarius, I feel like he had a lot more free reign than even some of the point
Yeah, he
guards
was on
on
the
the
court
list.
whenever he wanted to be, but I don't know. I just feel like he wasn't the impactful player all
I
the
think
time.
that's just
you know
not
what I
his game, to be honest with you, though.
mean? So
Like,
he's definitely not top 5. If his game's not to
oh,
be
that's not his
impactful all the time,
game.
then
Like, no, he's not game. Not like he gonna break you down, or he's not gonna be a playmaker. Really, he's gonna really just set everything down, get everybody into a spot, and then everybody else can attack. But I don't think he's gonna impact you in the way of the other guys on the list.
did you have him on your top 5?
Ladarius?
Yeah.
No, I think nobody did. That's why I told you I was gonna shake the room.
Darvis, it's your turn, Dan.
Gonna shake the room.
It's a little different here.
Oh shit.
Oh God, there we
Hey,
go.
listen, I already know.
Don't forget to put the thing up.
I'm about to kill Darvish Chips.
Go ahead. I got the chef Kenny at number 5.
Chef made everybody 5, right?
I think so.
No.
This one y'all probably not be like, what the hell? But
About to say some shit.
I got Lou at point forward at number 4.
Lou,
I got Brad.
Lou players only.
Lou who? Lou who?
Lou,
I'm about to go.
Is it
Which
Melissa?
Lou?
Lou what?
I got Brad at
point
number
forward.
3.
Lou Dort? What Lou?
If it's Lou Dort, that might be worse.
That man got Lou Williams on his list.
Oh, what he said?
Oh, you can't even finish the list. Who was number 4?
What he said?
Number 4 was who?
Lou.
Oh hell.
Lou. L-O-U. King Lou.
You're not saying any better names. You talking about Lou Dirt? Come on, Luke.
Nuts.
Yeah, he did. He came in
And shot.
Bruh, it shot the
He shot, but
Shot
he
the-
kind of controlled the
shot the
rocket.
Let me ask.
What's
Let me
up,
ask you this: Do you think LeBron is the best point guard of all time?
That's not even like in the
That one could
same.
be arguable though.
That's
He's a
like
great
I feel like that's
point
his
guard.
mentality. I feel like
He's
if
a
you're
great
gonna put
point
Lou
forward.
on this list, that's your mentality.
He's a great point
You think
forward.
LeBron's the best point
He's
guard of all
the
time?
best
Point
guy. He
forward.
gives assists and control the offense.
Listen,
no.
Yes, LeBron. He was asking about LeBron.
I'm talking about Lou.
I'm talking about Lou.
man.
I'm talking about Lou.
but that's what he thinks about Lou
Lou
too.
had
That's
the ball in hand. When Lou came in there and had the ball in his hand, he had impact with that team. They started winning a couple games.
Is it was it?
D-Jax-
Well, hold on.
D-Jax-
Was it when Lou came in, or was it when everybody know that Jeff came in that they started winning games?
Jeff came in and impacted them.
That's
I
when they
think
started
no.
winning
To
games.
be honest,
But-
it's when they got out that gauntlet that they had on their schedule for the first 3 games. They had the
Well,
best 3
simultaneously,
teams,
Jeff.
the
That's
first
when
3
Jeff
games.
came in. That's when they started winning games. If you want to just, you know what I'm saying?
Well, anyways, I got Brad at number 3, and I got Lito at 2 and 1 at Melo. So
Y'all got
Yeah.
Darby got the nastiest 5.
Number 1 is pretty consensus.
I thought Darius was.
Yeah, but Lito not being on the list, y'all. That's close to like what they call that? Racism. What's the next?
that is not what I
God damn.
Real man.
Damn.
Y'all thought I was
not
stumbling.
what I
I
thought
was
he was
stumbling over
going.
words. What's the next list, man?
Oh goodness.
God,
That
you
is
go to
not what I thought he was
shooters?
gonna say at all. He said, what
Out
is
of
it
all
called?
words. Out of all words.
Oh goodness. What you said? We're doing shooters next.
Shooters next.
Top 5 shooters. Top 5.
Top 5 shooters.
So we're starting off too. All right. So top 5 shooters. We have.
Hold on, what's your
Do you wanna
caveat?
explain our
Caveat.
Yeah, our methodology behind this.
Yeah.
It was a really big combination of for me, and they definitely disagree with me on a couple of these guys, but for me, volume combined with consistency, like efficiency,
Understandable.
was a thing for me. Like, that was a big
any
thing.
type
This-
of
Same.
This,
Oh,
this is
Any-
not free throws, but
Any type
sort
of shot. Any shot, yeah, any
Mid-range,
shot.
three-point,
Anything from the
anything
mid-range
that's
to the
not a
3-point
layup or a
shot.
free throw.
Yeah, we did take into consideration mid range, but it was
Or dunk.
tough to without anything to actually calculate. We just have to go based off what we see.
So that was the eye test.
Yeah, that was the eye test. But we have Luke Doyle as the best shooter in the league. Rod as the second best shooter in the league. Marquinhos is the third. Dom is the fourth. Aaron is the fifth. That
And we
fifth one
argued
was
that
sketchy
comment
though. That fifth one was sketchy. We had a couple other options available.
I'm not
like it.
mad at it.
I like it.
We had a couple other options, so I'll tell you some of the honorable mentions though.
But there's some
Just-
better shooters than Aaron.
Tommy was.
Yeah,
one of the
I
people we
agree.
talked about.
Tommy
we
is
talked
definitely a
about
better
Tommy.
shooter than Aaron.
I tried to advocate for Tommy. I got convinced otherwise. We thought about Shane, but then his volume wasn't
There's
there.
about
but,
15 more better shooters than Aaron.
And then we
But
thought
it's not.
about
He's not terrible.
Aaron
Yeah.
has the numbers though, so Aaron like he
I
has.
say
the
he's not.
numbers,
He's
so
not.
we'll-
He's not. It's
yeah.
not a bad. It's not.
Yeah,
I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of better
That
shooters
mid range,
than Aaron.
that mid range part is really
Huh?
what
Aaron is a great shooter.
Greatest is
that mid range.
that's nuts.
That mid
That
range
is
shot is
nuts.
what.
Shooter.
Aaron is not a great shooter.
Listen,
Aaron is a great basketball player, especially for this level. He does a little bit of everything. He's a 3-level scorer, but great shooter is nuts.
I've watched Aaron shoot 50% from 3 for 2 years.
We didn't see that. We talking about GM5.
Nah,
talking
he's shooting
about
over
GM5.
40.
I ain't talking
He's shooting
about-
over 40%.
He ain't shooting 50.
Oh yeah, of course not.
He just said 50
Nobody
from
is.
3.
Listen,
Other than
Yeah.
you,
it was close
But
to
he's
50.
just pointing out how
It
good of a
wasn't
shooter
close
he
to
I
is.
appreciate that. Yo, him a dog, man. I'm just saying, man. Don't keep talking to me and not
It was
ignore what
50,
he's
it was
talking
close
about
to
over
50.
there.
If you want 50, it was close to 50.
But that I'm not mad at that list. That's better than y'all point guard list for sure. That's really
We also
upgrade.
consider Dante too. We had Dante on the
about to say,
on the cusp of making that list too.
listen.
Dante want to make everybody's list.
I said, you're
Yeah,
not
Dante
wrong.
want to make everybody.
Yeah, he had
list.
the numbers.
You're
The
not
numbers.
wrong.
Speaking of,
We could go to my list.
Let's
I
go,
ain't tripping.
Dante.
you
Let's
put
hear it.
yourself.
Dante at
100%
5.
for myself.
Dante at 4.
Dante
got
at
it.
5. I got my yours truly at 5.
that's crazy.
Like actually,
That's
Yeah, I got
crazy
yours
talk.
truly at 5.
Oh wow.
I ain't about to lie to y'all, bro.
That's crazy talk.
that's not a terrible take.
It is.
That's not a terrible
It
take.
is.
Hey, you can be mad. It's
He
gonna
got
be
the
there.
volume. He got the volume. He got the efficiency. Why not?
Because he's not better than any of these shooters that we talking about.
It
I
sounds
want to hear
good.
y'all. That's all right. Go on.
Show me the numbers then. I'm at 5.
And
I
you
got
finished
Rod
what
at
last
4.
at the 3-point shootout too?
I did not finish
Y'all
last.
want that man on the list?
I did not finish last.
He didn't
We,
make a
hey,
list.
that's
He didn't make a
controversial.
list.
That's controversial right now. I got Rod at 4, Tommy at 3, Key at 2, and Luke at 1.
Who's your 5?
Me.
Wait, say that one more time.
I'm
I'm
at
sorry.
yours truly at 5, Rod at 4, Tommy at 3, Key at 2, Luke at 1.
So off your list, he just left off Aaron and who else?
That's it.
That's it. Just Aaron.
And then for Lou had me at 5,
What?
Dom at 4, Key at 3, Rod at 2, and Luke at 1.
You didn't have Dom on your list.
I didn't have Dom on my list.
Oh, so you missed Dom and Aaron. You missed game time. for your list.
Snap, I didn't realize that. You don't have Dom on your list?
Damn.
The combination of mid-range and three-point shooting ability?
Is that hating?
Damn, bro. You
No, I'm
you
not
mad?
hating.
You mad?
Are you saying that you're the,
You
are
mad?
you the
Hey,
best
you
shooter?
mad,
He
bro?
fumbled the bag in the
100%.
finals?
I feel that way.
You mad he
You're the
fumbled
best
in the
shooter in game
finals?
time?
I feel that. I believe that.
You
I
mad he
don't think
fumbled in
he's-
the
You
finals?
think you should have
think
got all his
Aaron
minutes
is-
in the finals?
That's a. But listen, I got 2 controversies around me right now. I'm still pissed a little bit.
Look.
So
no,
you
that's
do
a
believe
You a
that.
little mad. You a little mad. My boy a little mad.
I feel like okay. The last regular season game, I had 20 something and then go donut.
I mean, to not make your top 5 list is crazy though. You kind of.
I feel like
Carried
if
y'all.
you look at game, if you want to go game time shooters,
He was.
I
he
would
was
go me, then Aaron, then Dom, then Shane.
shooting.
Shit.
Damn.
That's crazy.
And the only difference, and I would, if we just go on threes, then I would go Shane and Dom.
You think you're the best shooter on your team?
Wow.
100%.
You said that, yeah.
Wow.
100%.
Why they didn't?
Wow.
Never mind.
Listen, I mess
TP,
with
it's
it.
politics.
No, I
I
know
love
you
the
right.
confidence.
You right. Hey,
love the
listen.
confidence.
That
Hey, man,
contract
show
next
me
who else
season,
from that team
that
was
got to
a
be a
shooter.
motherfucker.
Show me somebody else shooting 48% from three on 5
But
attempts a
Dom got
game.
injured, so that doesn't matter.
Was
Doesn't
Dom
Show
count.
a
me
good shooter?
how
I
many-
thought
Yeah, he
was a
was.
contest.
Show me how many
Alright,
people
Dom.
shooting
You're
48%
thinking
from
of the wrong
three,
player.
shooting 5 attempts a game.
You got any honorable mentions?
Honorable mentions. I mean, I would say Phil. If it's honorable mention that's not gonna get mentioned, I'll say
I
Phil.
said bump his out of my mention, man. Move on to the next person.
I'll
That
say
list
Phil.
is nuts, man. That list I heard all night.
Luke,
man.
Luke had me too.
No. Here you go.
Right?
Yeah, I
right.
probably wasn't out of
You
y'all.
want to go or you want Bubba to go?
Lou had me
Two over
too.
my shoulders,
And
trying
then
to
they
steal
I know,
ideas.
I know for a fact I'm on Day list too. I made maybe just PLC like me,
I mean,
but
I was about to say Dante made 2 people list now, his own and Lou.
and Day too. Day didn't show me. I know Day
Oh,
was
wow.
5,
Okay.
but I made Day list too.
I'm not knocking it now.
I hear a lot of knocking. I ain't answering the door though. It's cool.
I ain't knocking it.
I'm knocking. What are you talking
You
about?
gonna be outside. You gonna be outside, bro.
man?
I'm not
All
answering the
right,
door.
I'm gonna do my list real quick. On my list, shooting from all levels. All right, from each level of the floor. I got Willie at number 5.
I like that.
I think that's nuts that Willie is not on anybody's list.
I like that.
I didn't
I have something
consider.
to say after that.
I didn't consider them at all.
I have Darius Hall at number 4.
Nasty
I think
work.
he's the best mid-range shooter in the game.
Nasty work.
Okay, number 3, I got Ketis. Number 2, Rod. 1, Luke. Darius Hall is the best mid-range shooter in the game, and
Nasty
you
work.
can't name one better.
Nasty work.
You can't name one better.
I would say you could argue Dom, but Darius Hall is
Can't-
up there.
Darius Hall
you
is the
can argue
best
Nick,
mid-range
Nick.
shooter.
He's spotting up at the
You
end.
can argue
like,
Nick.
Nah, Nick don't shoot as nearly as many mid-range shots as neither one of those boys.
I feel like all he shoots.
I would
is
say
mid-range
Aaron
shots.
more than Darius Hall.
Aaron who?
What you mean Aaron who?
Yeah, Aaron is lethal from the
Aaron
mid range.
Fair, what are we talking about?
Lethal. Why y'all be using these crazy terms?
We're not shooting.
Lethal and great. And do y'all understand what these words mean?
You don't think Aaron is
Lethal?
is a great mid range
Nah, so what's
shooter?
going on?
No, I don't. I
He ain't,
don't.
he ain't watching. He ain't
Great
tapped in.
mid-range shooter?
He not tapped in.
Yeah, I think he's a great mid range shooter.
Yeah.
He not tapped in.
Y'all need to come
would-
out
I
to
would-
some. Y'all
I'd
need,
say if we watch
y'all
the
need to
video,
come
he's
out.
probably
Come
one
out
of
to
the
one
better.
of Juan's special runs, man. Where you just have average guys out there that's not professional basketball players, but guys that like. Come on, man. Lethal and great.
Yes, sir.
I said it.
Jeez
I ain't
Louise.
stutter. I'm speaking fluent.
You don't put on your list, though.
So why Aaron ain't make your list?
He would have been 6.
Where's
Great.
Don-
If he's
wait,
great and lethal, what is these other niggas
Where's
on
Don,
your
though?
list?
Wait. If he's 6, where's Don?
Don would have been 7.
Great and lethal, but he don't make a top 5 shooter list.
They
That's
say-
I'm
nuts.
shooting
They
48%
say
from 3.
Ty hit the mid range. Y'all left out Ty on the mid range.
I'm shooting
Ty
48% from
does shoot
3
the
I
Yeah,
on
also
5
shoot
attempts
the
a
3,
game.
but the volume wasn't there as much as for him as everyone else.
No, but Ty can shoot it.
Ty can shoot it, but
If we
Aaron
did a
can
top-
shoot it too, but great and lethal, that's
If we did a
doing too
top 10,
much.
15, Ty would be on there. I think you can argue that, but that's
and Darius is all
Like, yeah, you
spot
wouldn't. I
up.
wouldn't
I
be
can't
mad.
say mid-range shooter. Darius the best mid-range shooter. It's all spot up. Like Aaron's creating his, Don's creating his, Ty's creating their
Alright.
mid-range shots.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say our top 5. Our top 5 is I'm gonna go from 5 to 1. 5 is Rod Lawrence. 4 is Dom Douglas. 3 is Marquise Page. 2 is Aaron Fair. 1 is Luke.
Both about to crash out.
Oh, I know you're gonna crash
Give me
out.
that one more time. Give me that one more time.
Rod Lawrence number 5. Dom Douglas number 4. Ketis at 3. Aaron Fair at 2.
Oh snap!
Yep. Luke Doyle at 1.
At least
No
Luke is a
world.
unanimous decision here.
In no world.
It's just you're the outlier, bro.
Aaron was a-
a better shooter than Rod
Aaron was a
Lawrence.
shooter.
I'm about to get
There's
they list.
no
Aaron
way
was shooting
that
the
he's a better
mid-range.
Why
shooter
does,
than Rod
why
Lawrence.
does everybody think he's a great shooter except you? They're
Like,
comments
he's a-
are
Aaron was
dominating
You don't
you.
think he's a great shooter?
Aaron was
does.
shooting.
He's not on his top
6.
5 list.
He's not on his
But he still thinks he's great. He put himself there.
But
That's,
it's-
that's why.
I mean, I'm on other people's
So-
list,
so you
nah.
said-
I'm verified.
So his
I'm
list is
validated.
flawed.
Hey, I'm validated.
So if Aaron is a great shooter, what is he? The greatest? I mean, he's
I was
over.
5. I was 5. I'm great as well.
I'm trying to understand these terms, man.
I shot 5 threes a game and shot damn near 50%. I don't care what nobody say to me.
You did not
I'm
shoot
5.
damn near 50%.
I shot 48% from 3.
No, you did not.
I
48.
shot
It was like
48%
46, 45.
If Tate
shot
shooting
48%
48, if Aaron shooting 60, if Dom shooting 55, where's the result? That's crazy.
The results like this during
So
the
they had to
playoffs.
win a championship in order to make this sustain, is what you're saying.
With Lethal, the greatest and great, these niggas that don't miss. You heard him? I've never seen Aaron miss a mid-range shot. That is crazy.
Wait. Aaron has a better percentage.
Aaron is
I
62%.
didn't see that.
62%.
You gotta put Aaron there
Who?
now.
Everybody shoots 62%.
Because Aaron's shooting.
Aaron is shooting the mid-range.
52% for threes.
He's getting layups on fast breaks, but
told you
he's
I'm not
shooting the
playing.
mid-range.
I wasn't lying.
He is shooting the mid-range.
That's why I know y'all weren't looking at no stats.
Like, he's shooting the mid-range.
Bubba.
Stats lie, man.
Stats.
Yeah, but when you watch the game, he's shooting mid ranges too.
Stats tell you everything that happened in the game. What do you mean?
Literally,
No, it doesn't.
It's a recollection of everything that occurred in that
it
game.
really does.
No, it doesn't.
I'm sorry, Bubba. I shot 47. Oh, I shot 47%.
Man, that's you.
That's
You on
not
your
the
top 5
average
list, man. You don't
I'm
got
also
to.
top 5 shooters.
That's
I'm
damn
good.
near 48. That's not damn near 50.
Right.
Round up.
What's your top 5 shooters, Darvish?
6 and up, rounded up.
Confusing thing because
Oh, shit.
Oh, Lord. We're going to be here all night.
I'm going by
Put it up
not
closer if
only
you can.
mid-range and
Darvis.
three-point.
Put the mic to you.
Not only mid-range and three-point shots I'm going by you get to the basket, that's counting as field goals too as well. So going by that,
That's just disgusting.
all right, so I do from my eye test.
You did this last year, too, didn't you? I feel like I remember watching the live.
Number 1.
Darvish, you taking an hour to get to this list.
Right.
Number 1, Big Bang.
All right, at number 5, I got AJ Williams.
But
Bubba,
listen
I
to
tried.
his criteria, though.
Listen, man, stay back, man.
Based on his criteria, it makes sense. Based on his criteria, it
I don't like
makes sense.
it. I still don't like it. AJ don't like it. AJ don't believe that.
Number 4, I got Marquise Page.
He went from AJ to Key
about to go,
Key is
bruh.
crazy.
I'm about to go home.
All right.
Number one.
Go ahead.
Number one, Sean.
That's like
At least you back on track now.
Sure.
At least you back on
second
track.
best shooter in the
I'm
NBA,
working my way
Giannis.
down.
Best shooter,
You started
Curry.
at 1 and then going down.
No, I start at 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Now you're on 3.
Do your
Now you on
thing,
3.
man. My bad.
All right, so brace yourselves on this one.
Oh, shit.
Please.
It can't be worse than AJ.
King Lou at number 3.
Oh yeah, y'all talked before you came
Luke
here.
should just been MVP.
Hey, Darvish, man. Just give me on your
Then
list.
number
Come on.
2, number 2, I got Dom Douglas because he's a pure shooter. He did in my eyes, he hit some tough shots during the season, through the season.
You got that game
And then
winner.
number one, I got Rod Lawrence because mid-range,
Wait a minute.
3-point shot.
I'm not mad at
all
it.
that.
I'm not mad at that.
I
All
know
that
that
going-
him being number one, but did
Hey,
you
who's
say
talking about
Luke?
Tom?
Yeah,
They-
because hold on, because Rod, when it comes to the playoffs, you've seen that Rod hit big shots, man. Especially in that championship game, he showed that.
Man, listen.
Yeah, I mean, we ain't talking about Dante shots where, he just shoots.
Dante
We
that
talk
shot
about-
47?
We talk about in the moment
47?
shots. We talk about
Dante shot
big
47
shots that beat y'all. Those
I
were
wasn't-
tough
I wasn't there.
3-pointers.
I wasn't there.
Okay, I get you.
I mean, you was there.
I was listen. I was there, but I wasn't there.
You had a courtside seat.
I
You
had
know
a
what
good
I'm saying?
boy.
Right.
You had a
Five
courtside seat.
2000s for free.
But that's
You hear
what
me?
that's all. That's what I'm saying.
Look, Dede, shout out to Dede. He just
Why
texted
not?
me.
Why not Luke? What is Luke
They just
missing
told me to
to
send
not
you
make
home.
your list?
Yeah, Luke not on the top 5 list is
Yeah,
is-
that's
is
disgusting.
strange.
Luke is the
I
best shooter I've ever
I
seen in
personally,
G5.
he had a good season, but not the way
He
I
shot.
had seen him in the past. I didn't see that.
He
I
Luke-
shoots like I'm
Luke
watching
shot
an NBA
50%,
game, bro.
didn't he?
That's crazy.
Didn't he shoot 50% from the
That
first?
just
That first
didn't
playoff
Nah,
game,
40-something.
Luke
It was
40,
was
like 40, a
nuts.
high 40, high 40.
That was like
Yeah,
that's probably the
yeah, I have it
hottest
right
I've
here,
seen a
actually.
shooter get in a
Hey,
long time.
Darvis, Dede just told me to send you home.
Yeah, he shot nine threes per game, 45%. That's
Them-
NBA numbers.
Them down there take numbers.
That's not even like word for like I get it mad about. It's because it's
It's just I told look, Nate, what I told you, Darvis gonna be his own level. After
not
that,
even-
crazy gonna be whatever else.
That's crazy.
Top 5 defenders.
He been true to himself.
You didn't do your shooters yet. Did
Oh,
you?
That's
no,
what I'm
yeah, I
like.
did shoot.
Oh yeah,
I
you
did.
did. Yeah, you did.
Our
Top-
defenders,
He had
I
Aaron
really
number
like
2.
this one. Our defenders.
Defenders.
we
This
might-
this is really where it's gonna get crazy.
Yeah,
I know
we
some
might
of y'all
debate
got
this.
A
some.
lot of this is from like us talking to players and us watching the games.
So I might be on the list.
So it's favoritism.
They said Taylor good for real, man.
I altered the list a little bit, but we got Melo at number 1.
Okay.
We got AJ at. Oh man, I should have started for 5. My dumb ass. Oh well, too late. It's too late now.
They haven't heard one. Go ahead.
He said he
you
got
heard one or
Melo.
That's fine. I'll just go. AJ at number 2. We got Jalen Monroe at 3. We got Ant at 4 and Darius at 5.
And Rice.
Yeah, Ant Rice.
And who at
Ford.
5?
Darius.
also count
That wasn't my choice. I got outvoted.
I'm not mad at that.
My choice was
Yeah, I
D'Angelo.
voted.
My choice was D'Angelo
I'm
Lee.
up.
I'm
You're
mad
not
at that.
voted.
I know,
I'm
Bubba
mad-
mad at
I'm mad.
everything. Bubba
Outvoted.
defenders. Bubba need a drink. Bubba mad at everybody.
No,
Bubba,
Darius can't make the list.
I got
who
D'Angelo
got a shot for
Say you
Bubba?
can't make the list.
Darius is ineligible for making the list.
Bubba need
What?
a
I
shot.
would appreciate if I don't hear him on any more lists.
His application
What?
got declined at the water company.
That's
He
crazy.
did all.
He let him
he
blocks.
wanted to be the best. I'm the best defender. I would do this and do that. And the very next game, I'm gonna put up 35 on him.
Who had
The
35?
man
That's-
didn't the man lead in blocks?
Who had 35?
He led in blocks in the season.
But you can't do all the talking
Who had 35?
that you want to talk, and then you come in this game, and AJ was just doing whatever he wanted to do.
I mean,
That's
sometimes I mean to be
Did I? Did I?
That's AJ.
Okay, now, in that same game, in the second half, it looked a lot different when Jalen switched on AJ.
I mean,
Yeah, that's when we got Jalen High.
Listen, no, you just said, but have you seen AJ? Have you
but
seen AJ?
that's not fair though,
What you
because
talking
when
about,
that's
man?
not fair though, because when game
It is
time
fair.
play count up, if Jalen was guarding either Dom or Aaron, they both had 22 plus. I mean 20 plus
I'm not gonna lie.
on a win.
As a,
So
there-
I don't.
Dom 22 was way. tougher than Aaron's. Like,
Well, Jalen,
when you literally watch the game back, all Dom's were
Darius
free
was
throws.
guarding.
And then Darius guarding Dom.
Darius was
Man, you
guarding
don't gotta
Dom.
say too much, man.
Nah, but that's
Dom had a Dom. That
holding
was
him
not
to
a good
22
game
is
for
an
Dom.
accomplishment. Dom is a walking 30 piece.
Dom did not
I
have a good
understand
game.
that, but what I'm saying is I
I
think
some
he had
stuff.
like
I just-
25 or 26.
Let's
Aaron
go
had
to
like
the next
23.
list.
What was the last thing we
Y'all
said?
got some. Y'all got some terms in here, man. They some nuts terms. These are some nuts terms.
Is Dom not a walking 30 piece?
30?
Is he not?
Dom?
He's got 30.
Is he not capable of dropping 30 any night he wants?
That most of the game, that mean you ain't a walking 30. I mean, when you walk, you get 30.
Sometimes you trip when you walk, though.
Huh?
Sometimes you can't walk.
Not when you're a young man. You don't trip when you're a young man. When you get 50, you start falling down and stuff. Come on, man. Walking 30, that's doing too
Jeez.
For Dom
That's doing too
Douglas,
much,
that's
man.
crazy.
much.
That's
Huh?
crazy. For Dom Douglas,
That's
you don't
not
think
crazy.
describing him as a walking
26.
30 is too much?
26.
He averaged 26. He was the number one
He could score 30 any night he wants to.
First of all, 26 ain't 30.
I didn't say it was.
If you round
I didn't
up,
say it was.
according to my
Let's go
math,
to-
according to my math teacher, if you round up, that's 30. I'm just saying.
No, that's 29.7, 29.6, 29.5.
Right.
Listen,
Top 5 defenders, Tay.
my top 5 defenders. At 5, I got Aaron. At 4, I got D'Angelo. 3, I got Melo. 2, I got Jalen. 1, I got DJ.
Damn.
That might be the most sensible list
Who's your?
I've heard of it.
3 and 4. 4 is D'Angelo. 3 is Melo.
Yeah, we were gonna put D'Angelo originally.
Yeah, we should have.
That was probably the best defensive backcourt of the league this year.
Yeah, it's
Was
terrible.
D'Angelo and Melo.
And they're very rebounding too.
Yeah. AJ's number 1. AJ is easily the most versatile.
So AJ's number 1 because of what?
AJ, I think, is
that's
easily
a
the
good-
most
that's a really good
versatile
list.
defender. He can guard your best player. He can defend the paint. Like,
Who that? You said
it's
AJ? Oh, no.
AJ is, and
AJ
that's
is,
bad.
but I'm trying to get the video from what's his name.
That's bad, but he wasn't an employee to begin with. But
No, Z ain't been giving me the film. I mean, how long ago I texted you for Z number and trying to get the film for the yeah.
I don't think it's not a matchup that you're uncomfortable. Would you consider that for probably the top 3 players? But it's really not a matchup for AJ that you're uncomfortable with, and he's probably the best big in the league. And you're saying that, so
MVP. I'm with it.
and on top of that, he's giving you a rim protection, and yeah, just AJ's. It's not a lot you can say for why he's not.
Yeah, he's a
number
great
one.
defender for sure.
I do my list. Y'all gonna be bad at one of these picks. I already
I'm about to
know.
call Howard right now.
Hey,
bro.
look. My this list was based on a few things: steals, rebounds, stats, pretty much. Steals, rebounds, and efficiency,
I
and
know a
just
name.
kind of
I know the name.
what the game was
know the
told.
name.
Number 5, we going with Lito. Count up
Defenders.
defenders. Number 4, we're going with Sean Sukup.
That was the name.
Led in steals and
That's what I was thinking,
rebounds. Number 3, we're going Darius Hall. I understand people don't like him, but he
don't like
did
this
work,
list.
led in blocks. And I think he had steals too. I think he was top 5 in steals. What it was number 2, we got AJ.
Ooh, somebody's about to be
Williams.
left off that I'm not gonna like.
Yeah.
It's
And number 1, I feel like should be number 1 service play on the Shut the World Off company with Melo Bates. I feel like he when you hear the show, you pretty much hear how he gives everybody
have
a
mercy,
In what
Jesus
world-
of all
In what
Nazareth.
world?
You left
In
the-
what world is Jalen Monroe not a top 5 defender in this?
No,
league?
listen. I don't.
How
I
I'm
don't.
about to talk to Nay in a minute because I'm talking.
For the
deal with
longest
this.
time, I was trying to
Wow.
advocate him.
It goes back to what
Yeah,
y'all
he's
said.
up
I
there.
think that's an opinionated.
You
You know what I'm saying?
How's the league owner got the worst
Award.
list on every category?
That is
On every category, they got the
that
worst
is
list.
I think that's-
amazing grace.
I think that's.
I feel like not having Jalen is like borderline illegal.
I mean,
It is
Jalen's a
illegal.
great player. He's a great
That's
defender,
worse
but
than
I
having
don't.
AJ on the shooters list. Overlooked. that is
No.
really nuts.
I'm. Oh,
That's crazy. Jalen Monroe
I
is.
need to pray on that one because
Wow.
If there's a mascot for shutting the water off, it's Jalen, bro. Like
Jalen
maybe
was
Melo,
employed
but you know what I mean. I'm just trying
I
to
don't know,
prove a point.
man.
as
I
a
don't know.
what is he doing wrong that makes you think? He's
I mean, it's not that he's
great?
not doing anything wrong. It's just we not seeing what y'all see. You know what I'm saying?
I'm seeing him get on people and they not score again. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm saying.
Again, like I said,
We saw. I was at the game. Hold on, because you was there, and I know you was there because you was coaching in the game. I saw Nick reel off 25 points when Darius was guarding him. Halftime, I walked up to Lito and I said, "Switch this shit right fucking now."
He said 25
They
points.
switched Jalen onto Nick, and I swear you look up the videotape, Nick ended the game with 25 points. You look it up. Jalen allowed 0 points when he switched on Nick. Zero.
He was our vote
Look
for
it up
player
if you
of the
don't
year.
believe me. And the
I
points,
believe it.
it
I
might
remember.
be 26. I'm talking about, look at when Jalen switched on to Nick. He did not score again.
I remember calling it out on one of the lives, bro. Like he literally
And it's
kept
not
switching out
just
on the bigs.
Nick,
and
I don't
the
want to make
bigs
this
would
a
not
Nick
score.
thing. He does that time after time. Like I said, it was very competitive with AJ. He didn't hold AJ to 0 when he switched on
Right.
him. But he only scored like 2 or 4 more points. It was like everybody on the sideline was there watching and was saying that. You know what I'm saying? And it's time after time again. What he did to Dom on the enforcers, he should be arrested for that. He should be arrested for that. His lowest output of the whole season. Don't you like Dom from the enforcers?
I do like
Hey,
mustache.
he on your top 25 list?
I do like.
He erased
mustache.
them.
We talked about that game. That game was like really
That's
good.
going from a guard to a big. That's 1 through 5. Ain't nobody doing that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ain't nobody
I've watched him.
doing
I've
that.
watched him guard 3 or 4 positions in one
Nobody
possession.
doing that.
In one possession, just switching and helping. Just stop this guy and get to the next guy. Stop him, get to the next guy. Like it's crazy.
What you got, Dollars?
yeah. We got this. I don't know about the best.
I still ain't win.
Huh?
I still ain't win.
This the water company official.
Go
No,
ahead.
we got to see the water company for last. The water company got to be last.
Yeah, your list better be fire, Bubba.
Right?
This is public category, so you gotta go last.
All right.
I
from
still
the
went last
eye
for shooters
test
then.
now. The eye test there. Number 5. What I've seen since you acquired him in the season, I got D'Angelo Lee. You know what I'm saying? You really look at him, you know,
It's
he
good.
was in there, like against Swift, he was in there with, you know, the bigs in there pulling down rebounds and he was guarding
100%.
Tone, right? He was guarding Tone at one point.
Yeah,
And
Tone and Jeff, yeah.
Yeah, couldn't get around him. Whatever.
That's a
he
strong.
Yeah.
Is
It worked.
Tone like hard to stop?
Oh, shit.
Tone got going towards the end of the season, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, you get.
I don't know
ball
what he was
Tone,
doing at the beginning.
Yeah.
Sounds like
No, it
that
wasn't-
sounds like an answer to
But
beat
he's
around
talking
the
about
bush.
from the rebounding aspect. 'Cause
Oh,
Tone
okay,
was like
okay, I
really
see.
tall.
Yeah,
And
Tone
he's
probably
talking-
average close to
Oh, yeah, I
like
talked about it in
8
the-
boards.
I talked about it in the
Yeah.
finals. He's a great rebounder.
So like for a guard, like yeah, he's really
Yeah, he's great.
He's one of the best guard rebounders.
I wanted to put it on my list.
good shit, Doris. Y'all to a hot start.
I also like Darius.
All right, well, number 4, okay. I challenged this guy,
Me.
you know, to the season, and he did both times. He did a great job on Rod. To me,
I was me.
He going with TWD.
I'm going with T. Jones,
Who?
Trap Jones.
I'm not mad at that. I love that pick.
I would have
actually.
put more of that 5, but
I
I'm
love
not mad
that
at
pick.
him on being on that
I
list.
love that
No,
pick.
yeah, that's a good pick. Yeah,
I
Trap is a
love
good
that pick.
defender.
Shout out Trap.
It's not a stats pick, but he did well on defense this year.
Yeah,
I love that pick.
He did well.
he sacrificed to play more defense, so that was good. Number 3, I got Dante's favorite guy.
Nah,
now his new favorite
that's
guy,
me then.
Aaron Barrington.
My favorite guy is me.
Yeah, people sleep on Aaron's defense.
Number 2, I got Jalen Monroe, and then I got number 1 at Romello, which we all
So
know
no
that
AJ.
shut Dom down. No, Romello shut Dom down in the championship game. He
So
shut him
it's,
down.
so it's no AJ.
No AJ?
Shoot some air balls, and
Say no AJ.
So no AJ.
he was close, but
I think he's a better
more
defender than
offensively, he
Trap.
was better to me.
That's Darvis's best list today.
That's saying a lot.
That's a great list. That's a good list.
That's a good
It's
list.
a solid list.
It's an alright list.
You about to
It's
give us?
serviceable.
You about to give us the best list?
It'll
of the
work.
night?
It'll do the job. It'll do the job.
Yeah, this top 25 is right. Crazy, bro.
All right,
Top 25 will be nasty.
my top 5 defenders. At number 5, I had a 2-way tie.
Oh wow.
Okay,
Here we go.
it's D'Angelo Lee,
Oh wow.
Like you said, man, great defensive rebounder for a guard. Just didn't play in in a couple of our key games. You know what I'm saying? He missed some time, and also we acquired him mid-season. All right, and tied with him is game time press. Okay, I think that game time press they really squabbled up a bunch of teams. Just not the
The
elite
whole
one,
press made the list.
just the whole press. You know what I'm
Hey.
saying? Shout out to Shane and the squad.
So
for-
technically, I made it.
technically you made it.
I'm sleeping good tonight, boy. I can't tell me nothing.
You on 2 lists right now.
Oh, man, listen.
Like 3 of them.
I'm on 4.
Number 4, I got Jalen from the Enforcers. Okay, I thought from a guard perspective, whether it's block, steals, and just coming in with great one-on-one defense as well, man. I saw
I think
Jalen
I
out there
beat
this
them,
year.
but that's
No,
that's
number
good.
3, I got AJ, self-explanatory.
There
Huh?
you go. Chat talk.
Oh yeah. 2, I got Melo. The best guard defender in the league, hands down. And number 1, I got Jalen, of course. We already talked about it. 1 through
That's-
5.
yeah.
It's just
I feel like the top 3 should be unanimous. To
Yeah,
me.
I think the order is kind of
Just the
all over,
order.
but the top 3.
The top 3 should be AJ, Melo, Jalen, however you want to live. But that
Wait, they
should be
can't
the
hear me?
top 3.
Put the volume up. It should be
Oh.
better. Can you say top 3 again for me? My bad.
I had Jalen from count up number 1, Melo number 2, AJ number 3.
I like it.
I like that.
That might be Bubba's best
So
list
that's
of
the
the day.
official shut the water off. Y'all all agree with that list? Sounds unanimous.
Was that
Technically, I'm on
number?
it,
Was
so
that
I
number
know.
4 for real? I was fixing the audio over here. Was that
Number 4 is
for real?
Jalen from Enforcers.
Oh, okay. So you had mentioned something about the press. Is that
Yeah,
just a
yeah.
joke?
Number 5.
That was
No,
number five.
game time press.
Oh snap!
Yeah, that's
The
a
press
I thought I
at
missed
five.
what you mentioned. That was a joke.
Game time
Okay.
press and
Press at
D'Angelo.
5.
Never
Listen,
mind.
Nas, I made it, baby. You know what I'm saying? Nas, I made it,
That's
man.
crazy.
I want to shout out the team.
J
Shout
Ball
out
made
Tammy
it.
Suka.
J
J
Ball.
Ball
Comment
made it.
section.
Shout out J Ball. He made
Shout out
this
J
too.
Ball.
Shout out J Ball, man.
Hey, my dog J Ball. Now we're gonna get into the
Top
list of the
25.
night, right?
Yeah, top 25.
Top 25. We're
Grand
gonna go
finale.
first.
I
God.
guess we have to.
This shit gonna
Y'all gonna
raise-
hate our list. I
Yeah.
know y'all gonna hate our list.
It's a
Shit
name.
about to
I
piss
forgot
I
me
hate
it.
our list. I don't hate it.
Go from 25 up.
It's tough, bro, to remember every single player and like really debate them. We actually messed up. I forgot to delete this guy, so we're gonna have to. Damn, that's my bad. So we had a name there twice, so unfortunately I messed that up.
Lou list might be.
So we had top 24.
So we had top 24. That's my bad.
Just put me at
I didn't
25. we
notice I
good.
had 2
We
people
got
on
you.
there.
We got you.
Just naming too many ladies. Just do your list. Let's
So,
do your list.
also real quick, because something that Bubba said earlier, we have no one from UGK because they were removed, so we didn't include anyone at all on our any of our lists.
I did you?
I got 2. I got 2.
What about y'all?
We didn't include anybody for UGK.
You do too? Okay, I did too. All right.
The
So
only
list
people
would
I
probably be a
would.
little different with that.
Well, actually, no. That one dude. I don't know.
We'd have
again.
Colbert somewhere, but yeah.
They have at least 3 players I would consider at least, but I didn't for this list. So starting at 24, unfortunately, because I messed up a name and put it twice.
We'll just
I'm
put
25.
we'll put UGK 25.
I'm 25.
Yeah, let's do that.
No, I'm
UGK 25.
Take my shot.
As a collective, shout out to UGK. 24, we got Ty Williams. 23, we got Phil. 22, Bentley. 21, Jalen Merritt. 20, D'Angelo Lee. 19, Terrell Christian. 18, Darius Hall. 17, Jalen Monroe. 16, Lou. That's Lou.
Swift Lou.
Players only.
Shout out
That's why I
PLC.
call it ESPN.
Shout out PLC.
15, we got Devin Djax. 14, we got Don Williams, Mustache Don. We got 13, we got Tommy Ant at 12. Kevin Beans at 11. Sean Sukup at 10. Luke Doyle at 9. Nick Wallery at 8. Marquita's at 7. Rod at 6. Jeff at 5. Excuse me.
Bless you.
Aaron at 4, thank you. Melo at 3. AJ at 2. And Dom at 1.
I think just if anything jumps out, I think Dom Williams is low.
Who?
Dom Williams.
Low.
Enforcers.
14.
14. Because I think if we really look,
14.
Because I think if we really look back at the season, it was times where he was probably top 5 in MVP talk.
At the
Like,
I
beginning,
think towards
yeah.
the end of the season, Ant
Yeah,
took
I was
over
about to
as
say,
their
he
best
gon-
player.
He
in
gonna
my
be mad
opinion.
at my listening.
Oh, best impact. Maybe not best player.
From talking with players, it's
but
about
best
it
impact.
defensively.
I think Ant is the best impactful player on that team, and that's why he
Improved
kind of
his
started
shooting,
dropping down.
improved
You're
his
right
passing.
though. When we did our top 10 a while ago, he was at 5, and then
So I'm like, so we're going from that to 14. I don't think it was that much of a drop off of his play to warrant.
it's not
being in the
necessarily him
teens.
dropping off. I think he played relatively the same,
Other
and
people
other
improved.
players continued
Passed him
to
up.
get
Yeah,
better.
unfortunately, he came across Jalen, and you look at him.
Because you look at somebody like,
happens.
but when we put him in the top 5, that was like probably like a month, maybe if not a month and a half before the top 25 was made, right? Maybe
Okay.
2 months. You know what I mean?
Right.
So we got players like Kevin Beans who started taking off towards the end of the season.
But did he really play better than Don Williams?
I would say
I
so.
think so. I think
I don't
he
think he
did.
played better
I
than
think it was
Don
a big
Williams.
reason why Park Legends was able to get
Kevin
those
Beans
wins.
definitely
that,
started
they had a hard
hooping,
time
man.
getting in
Why
the
we
early season.
doing
They
that?
also played teams without a post.
What,
Like, Park
man?
Legends
That
wasn't
man was
that.
getting
Let me
rebounds,
stop. I want to get
guarding
invited
the-
back.
guarding the
I don't
paint.
say too much on Park Legends, but
Yeah.
Jeff Green is
Defense
another
and
name. He was on
offense.
the
Park
regular
Legend
list.
started winning for real.
Yeah, they
Listen,
did.
why
they
they
won-
why
they
they
won
don't
some
why they
games
don't why they
towards the end.
don't why they don't respect the game?
They really did.
I don't understand.
Out of their last 5 games, they
It's,
have
hey,
to win at
it's,
least
it's
3.
understood. Hey, listen, it's cool. We back. Don't worry about it. We
listen, we
back.
beat them like 6.
season's
I don't,
over.
Hey,
So
I don't
word,
remember
shout out,
Did
shout
Kevin
out
have?
to the
I
game.
don't think he had over 4 when he played against OTB.
Shout out to the game, man.
OTB?
We
Over
back,
4 or
man.
6.
I'm about to
You
check
gonna
for
want to
you
be a
because-
part legend
Are you
next
looking
season.
at-
I promise you.
Yeah,
That's all I'm gonna
in that
say.
big game that they needed
You
to
gonna
have,
wanna be a
that they
part of
had
it.
to have
Which
to make
game?
the playoffs.
No, against OTB, he had 8.
Kevin Beans was.
That's y'all top 25 player. That's y'all top 20. I can't argue with that.
People can have down there sometimes
Childish.
against game
That
time.
man
he
plays
got
defense
20.
and he plays offense.
He took 22 shots.
Hey,
If I had 22 shots, I got voted.
He had 8. The man he was guarding had 30.
Listen,
Just keep this up.
let's go run it.
You should track it. That's
We can go through Lou's because since Lou not here. So Lou at 25 got Jalen Merritt. 24, shout out Park Legends, got Outen. At 23, he got Foots.
Out in the foot made the list.
This Lou list. This Lou list. 22, he got Phil. Shout out City Ballers. 21, he got Ant Rice. At 20, he got Lito, which is interesting because he
Left
talk,
off the point guard.
talk some bad about Lito, but 19 got D'Angelo Lee. 18 got Nick. 17 Don Williams. 16 is Tommy. 15 is Todd Williams. 14 is Key. 13 Terrell Christian. 12 Darius Hall. 11 Luke. 10 D-Jax. 9 Lou. 8 Sean. 7 Zudo. 6 Aaron. 5 Dom from the he got Dom twice. 4 he got Rod. 3 Mello. 2 AJ. 1 Dom Douglas.
Did you have Willie on there?
He did not Willie, no.
He's got Dom at the same place that we do.
He got Dom. He had put Dom twice.
But even then,
So
the second
I don't know
one's
how
still
that's it's 2 very different rankings. He got one. He got Dom from Enforcers at 5, and then Don Williams 17. So
He got down from Enforcers at 5.
he got him twice. He got him
But he
twice.
has him twice, so it's 17 and 5.
So it's that's 2
So I don't
different
know which
feelings.
one he got.
That's 2 completely different feelings.
Did you put Douglas in there?
Don was at 1. Douglas at 1.
It wasn't Johnson, so
It showed 1.
no shot.
Hell.
I'm just saying, no shot. That's my boy.
That's a part legend.
Part legend.
What's
That's a
doing?
part
That's what I'm saying.
legend.
That's a
He
Park
killing, he
legend.
killing all his
Nah,
part
nah,
legends
that's
tonight,
That's
man.
legend on legend crime, man.
Brad
We
called
left
it
Brad off the
straight.
list.
They didn't have the.
He talking about Dom
They didn't
Johnson.
have
He
the
said
season.
casual. It was Johnson. I'm like,
What's next?
They didn't have the season for it. You know what I'm saying? He came
Johnson.
second half of the season. You know, it wasn't the season we asked for. You know what I'm saying? He played hard though.
I had high hopes for him though. I thought he was.
I had very high
Have a good
hopes for the
season.
whole
Yeah, we
team.
know
man.
what you did. We know you
Very high hopes. What you got, Darvis? What you looking at?
Darvis, bring out your notepad.
You got your 25?
I got my 25. I can go my.
Yeah, let's do your 25.
Listen, if y'all hear a name y'all disagree with,
We already gonna slap you once you get to 23. Come on now, talk to us.
Answer this. Are you on the list?
Yeah,
No,
he
not
gonna
on
be
list.
4 times
I didn't deserve
on the
it.
list.
I didn't deserve it. I didn't deserve it.
What? How you? Hold on. You
I
didn't
didn't
deserve top 25, but you made top shooters.
I was shooting the field. I was still shooting that motherfucker.
Bruh, everybody in the
shot
top
that
got to
motherfucker,
make
though.
the top 25, in my
Shit.
opinion. Everybody top 5 should at least.
I was shooting that much. I
Well,
know
let me
Tammy
not
in the
say that,
chat.
'cause I think it's one
Tammy,
person
I
that's
know
not
I
in
was.
my
I
top
shot
25.
47%, Tammy.
All right, so go ahead. Let's hear the list.
25.
Dial
I
line,
got
dial
Bentley.
line. Ooh,
25 got Bentley from Worldwide.
Okay.
24, I have Jalen Monroe from Count Up. 23, I got Ty Williams. 22, I got Ant Rice. 21, Jalen Merritt.
That's crazy. That's low as hell for Ant.
Listen,
Go ahead.
I feel like he started slow.
I agree.
I think and then at the end of the season got to where we know Ant Rice to be. But I feel like he started slow.
You hate Ant Rice? Just say that.
I love Ant Rice. That's my dog. 20, I got Phil. 19, Terrell. 18, D'Angelo. 17, Darius Hall. 16, I got Willie. 15, D-Jax. Thank you, Tammy, I know. 15, D-Jax. 14, Tommy. 13, Lou. 12, Key. 11, Sean. 10, Nick.
Okay.
9, Luke. 8, Zudo. 7, shout out Swift, Jeff G. 6, Don Williams. 5, Aaron Fair. 4, Rod. 3, Dom Douglas. 2, Melo Bates. 1, AJ.
Yeah, you definitely beefing with Dom for real.
Yeah.
You definitely
This is
beefing with
evident
Dom.
now.
No, I'm
Y'all
not.
have issues.
Hey,
No, I'm
Y'all
not.
have issues. You mad you didn't get that trophy, huh?
No, I'm not. I'm not mad. That's my dog. But
That's crazy.
That's my dog. But I think this year's show, especially playoff time, because this is how I feel too. I feel like if you replace any player with a player that's above them, it improves their team. If you just switch Dom and Melo, I don't think on the bench in that same position. But if you put Melo in Dom's place, I don't think it's close in any game that we have. But we have Melo.
Damn. Talking about some heavy shots.
That's
Because I think
that's interesting.
That's
they
like
play,
cussing a man out.
Because they play completely different.
Yeah,
you
they
miss the
play
scoring
completely
output,
different. The
but you get
scoring
better
output
passing
that
and
you're gonna lose
defending.
with
But he's
Dom.
talking about finishing the game, though. Like, he's talking about, like,
Well,
How
making
much
sure-
worse of a
I'm gonna tell
defender
you why.
do you think Dom is than Melo?
I don't think it's defensively though, but also you seen in the championship, especially that controlling the game aspect,
Right.
and on top of him controlling the game, not Dom, Melo gonna give you defense at potentially best player in the league level. Still gonna facilitate to your players,
But you
make
gotta
their
take into
stars shine.
consideration, Melo's phenomenal. He does control the game, but he has those scores to do that.
But also look
aspect
at
of the game.
look at our team as a whole. I think if we don't lose much,
Definitely had those scores.
we have
Without
scores.
Dom, is
We
Melo
have
gonna have
scores.
the scores he needs to
We have
For
Did
real?
you just say Aaron is lethal?
I knew it.
a shooter, but I don't think he's like a volume scorer like
What?
that. I don't think he's gonna put up as
Oh, I
many
think
points
we have a
as
Aaron-
Dom.
we have-
does.
Never
Terrell?
seen him miss a mid-range shot.
Wait,
I didn't say that.
Terrell,
I'll give you 3.
Shane.
I'll just give you 3. We'll have Aaron that will be more prominent as a scorer, even though he was top 5 in scoring this year. We'll have Terrell that'll be more prominent as a scorer, and Ty. that'll be more
Ty
prominent
is
as a scorer.
definitely
Yeah,
going to
that's
put
what I
up
was gonna
shots.
say.
And if you really need it, you got me. If you really need it.
I mean,
top
if
five
we're gonna
shooter.
give players a bigger role, then I get that. But I'm just basing it off of who they were the season.
It's not even a Melo
So,
piece for me. It's the AJ thing.
Over Dom.
I mean,
Or in general.
because Dom is your boy. Like, yeah, why? Yeah, why would you put him over? Why would you put
AJ, I
AJ
think
over
easily
Dom?
is the best player in the league. Well, I won't say easily, but I definitely think AJ is the best player in the league because he just dominates the game in so many different ways. Too.
So what if one say that the playoff game he didn't dominate, just like you're saying Dom didn't dominate?
I don't think AJ was the problem in that playoff game. I think the team.
So you're saying you do
Itself
think Dom
was
was the problem
worldwide.
on your team?
Oh, you talking about game time? Oh, you talking
I'm
about,
specifically talking about
On
these
the-
two guys.
oh
That's
no,
all-
no,
I'm
no,
not
no,
talking about nobody else.
I'm talking about.
I'm talking about Dom and AJ.
Right. So which game? So you talking about championship game we lost?
Yeah, in the last play, the
I
last
told
time
you
we
it was
saw
a
AJ.
problem. I told him that was a problem.
So Dom was the problem.
A problem. Our scores, if you look at how Game Time played all year, we attacked everybody. Our Dom, those names, Dom, Aaron, Ty, they're attacking whoever is in front of them. But we get into this game and we're overly passive. Why? Terrell was the most aggressive player on the court, and why? Like he the best player on the court. I told them 3 at halftime, why are we showing so much respect and not attacking them? That was a problem. If we had that conversation at
That
the
was a
second
media
quarter,
trained answer, but that's okay.
well, it
man.
wasn't. I told them the same thing. I told them the same thing. If we have that conversation in the second quarter instead of second half, it's a different ballgame.
What you got, Darvis?
Haters out there telling me to go home. I'm not going home. You gonna listen or turn your little thing
I
off.
wish I had headphones. No,
Pause.
Number 25. I got tea time.
No.
What you doing? What you doing? Hold on. Hold on.
Let's shout out T-Time. Cool guy, but not top
a minute.
25.
Hold on.
Not top 25.
Bubba.
Terry, where you going?
You saw that game against
what are you doing?
talk about Park Legends winning. Huh?
Listen, man.
He gave Park Legends that win.
What are we
Kevin
doing?
Beans didn't earn that win for them.
What are we
T-Time gave him
doing?
that win.
Why is Kevin Beans getting
He's gonna catch a straight for no reason.
What are we doing? We got nervous. You get on nasty at 25, bro. You can't even
crazy,
get through
man.
5 names, bro.
That's nuts, man.
God.
Just wait for 24. It's gonna get crazy from here on out.
24.
All right, man.
Drake Kimberly.
Not Jay Kimberly, no.
I don't even know who that is.
But my guy, that finished strong, that started strong, finished strong, Jaquante Davis, Jaquan,
Who?
Jet,
Oh,
24.
What in the nasty
Number-
nuts in the world is this, man?
Hey, Darvis, don't
Listen,
even read
number
your
20
list, bro.
listen, Day was right on players only. You love to think Jet is doing more than what he actually is.
They didn't let him.
Well, it
Man,
don't
what?
matter.
So
if,
what?
if he didn't do it.
But why
Talking
did
top
they let
25
him?
is what I see. Top 20. 23, Brandon Taylor.
Who's that?
20.
Park Legend.
Bro, what are we
22.
doing? What?
Hold on.
Hell
Who
no.
is
This list has started
Brand- who is
crazy.
Hell no. If I better be number 14 if Brandon Taylor's 23. I'm so serious.
What is that?
If
2 years?
Brandon
What are you talking
Taylor
about?
is 23, I better be
man.
12.
Yeah, man, we was out there,
We were
bro.
talking about it.
Brandon Taylor. Y'all knew
I
Brandon
better
Taylor?
be
No.
12 if Brandon Taylor is 23.
I'm not even sure who Brandon Taylor is. No offense, Brandon Taylor. If you're watching, subscribe.
I'm
But
offended.
I have no clue who that is.
'Cause I better be on this list. I better be on this list. I'm Darvis.
Number 7.
Darvis, if I'm not on this list, we're going outside.
You said the light
Oh, he
skin.
raw.
The light skin dude.
Not top 25 though. He raw. He is good. He's not
I
top
should've played
25
this.
though.
Raw?
He's not top 25. He's good. I think he's good.
Nah,
He
hey.
said some crazy.
I'm exaggerating. I can admit.
His
I can
hands
admit I'm exaggerating. But he's a good player. He's a good player. Not top 25 though. Not top
I
25.
don't say, yeah, he's straight.
You don't think he's a good
Cool.
player? I'm not saying he's top 25. I'm just saying he is a good player.
He was not a good player in GM5. No.
I don't say he's bad. I don't say he's bad.
Average?
He
Well,
wasn't
maybe
a
in
good
GM5.
player.
Maybe I just didn't watch enough games. I've seen him in other leagues, and he does decent.
That's
you
what
know.
I
I'm talking all GM5.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe he did have bad season. Yeah, you might be right. I'll take it back.
He had
I'll
a
take
bad
it back.
season.
I take it back.
He was solid. That's the best he getting out of me. He was solid.
He's not top 25 though, regardless
Yeah,
of what I
100%.
think.
Darby's
Yeah.
out of pocket.
Go
Darby's
ahead,
keep
Darby.
going,
Go
bro.
ahead.
He
Keep
about to
going.
piss
Keep
me
going.
off.
All right.
I want to hear this list.
I wasn't too impressed this year with
I bet
this
you're
guy,
losing the
but
top
he's-
five.
I got D-Jax at 22.
Nasty.
Too low.
Low as hell.
Yeah.
Well, Lou took the spotlight from over there, man. All right, number 21, I got Ty Williams. 20, I got Phil Wells. 19, I got Bobby Dennis. 18, I got Jalen Merritt. 17, he came on strong when he arrived.
Every time he explains it, you
He
know it's
came
gonna
on
be
straight.
crazy.
Ball.
It's crazy.
Doing a good job.
City
He's
ball.
doing a good job. He's
Right.
learning.
Terrell, you made the list.
I got John Kerry at 17. 'Cause-
Oh, shit.
Hey, Bubba, man.
John Kerry?
Listen,
I ain't had my drink
John
yet. John, yo,
Kerry.
shout out to Yeti. Shout out to
Hey, come
Yeti.
on.
Shout out to John
Shout out to
Kerry.
Yeti. He in the
Bro, I
live
feel
right
like
now.
Lil Wayne,
He was
bro.
an
Like,
impact.
shout out my nigga Gucci.
when he got to the
Shout
bars,
out.
he was an impact.
Shout out my nigga.
Shout out to
That's how I
Gucci.
feel right now.
Shout out to Gucci, man.
This City Balls treatment is real, boy.
Shout out my
That's how I feel right now. That's crazy.
Number 16, I got Darius Hall. 15, I got Luke Doyle. 14,
15?
Bro,
Bro, how many more
he
lists?
doesn't
Yeah, it's
play
like right where I
defense, man.
said.
He don't really stop nobody.
I respect that.
I don't.
He stopped Ketis.
14. He what?
He stopped Ketis.
One hit wonder. All right, number 14.
That's crazy.
I respect.
Ant Rice.
You said what? 14?
Yeah. 13. I got the bouncing bro.
Oh wow.
God
Wow.
damn.
Wow. Wow.
Bentley?
Wow.
That's super high.
Hey man, I better be
Wow.
top 10.
Wow.
Hey, I might be
I
top 10
have it on
on
my
this list.
list, but that's super high. That's super high.
What?
13?
13 is crazy.
That's super
Hey,
high.
TP.
No, 13 is crazy.
Hey,
And I'm
TP.
saying that publicly.
TP. I know.
13 is
I
crazy.
need to
He's
start.
I think he's made everybody's list so far,
Yeah.
but 13 is crazy.
I'm definitely about to start next season. I'm gonna make Darvish list regardless.
I guess we're going to be some upsets when we come this way because a couple names ain't even made.
Ain't even been said
Number
yet.
12, I got Lido.
God, Bubba,
Shout out to Lido,
I'll talk
man.
to Bubba.
Lido in the chat.
12. Bubba?
I got Lido. I think
That's
he
not.
did
That's
pretty
not.
well.
That ain't the worst thing he sound. That's
not the worst.
That's sane actually. That's okay. He's back in reality now.
Number-
By your standards, I guess.
Number
This is a hell of a reality.
Number
This that
11,
Marvel
I got
universe.
Aaron.
At 11,
Yeah. Number 10. Number 10, I got Jeff.
Okay.
that's the sanest name yet.
That's the most
That's-
accurate, but I
That's
put,
the
I put him
sanest-
higher. Though.
That might even
That's
be
the
low.
sanest placement.
Yeah.
It could be low, but that's the best placement you've had so far.
All right, number 9, I got the sharpshooter Ketis Page.
Maybe his top 10 is gonna get better.
Keith is better than
You
Luke.
say that now?
No, but
No,
it's
but
making more sense.
I'm scared.
Number 8, I got Dom the Enforcer Williams. Number 7, I got Park Legends Nick Wallery. Number 6, the team changer here. I got King Lou.
Wow. Number 6?
Yeah, number 6.
So you were right.
I said top 5. I said top 5.
They talk before they got here.
You Luke, number 1.
Yeah, they talk before they
Number
got
one, he
here.
got a billboard.
Hey, we-
I had been critical of him, but I seen
They
the
was on the
work.
phone this whole way.
He got a picture of him in his bathroom.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
They go way-
Wait, where at?
We know
Lou
that
was number 9.
That's nuts.
That contract offer finna be crazy, Lou.
Man,
Shout out to Lou,
what?
man. They gonna try and
Luke gonna
take
be a
you.
That's
dog.
nuts.
Luke gonna be a city baller next year,
That is,
or Darvis gonna be
that is nuts.
on the coach
Even-
Team Swift.
Coach, yeah.
He gonna coach Team Swift.
Yeti say he don't know if he over Jeff now. I don't know.
Hey man,
Tampering.
Darvis.
I call it tampering.
Darvis to Swift
Investigate.
confirmed.
my
Darvis to
bad,
Swift
Darvis.
confirmed.
All right, here we go.
It's top 5, right?
Drum roll, here we go.
Okay, top 5.
Number 5, I got Jalen Monroe.
Wow.
He has to be leaving off.
Wow.
Hey, but I'm checking my list. I'm tripping.
Wow.
I'm looking like
Top 5?
Yeah.
Damn.
This,
Yo, this
Hey, listen, man, you value defense.
He
that
wasn't
much.
even
That's
top 5 of his
hella
own team though.
drums. That's hella drugs.
Jalen went crazy.
He ain't even top 5 on his own team.
Oh, man.
That's crazy.
I mean, that's how they feel. That ain't how I feel. That's how
that's
they feel.
crazy to say.
That's how they feel. I don't feel that way.
Top
All
number
right,
4.
number 4, I was a little disappointed because.
He number 4?
No, I said number 4. I was a little disappointed because, you know, he self-proclaimed he was the best player in the league.
I know this.
But that championship game kind of knocked that down. I got Dom Douglas at number 4.
That big quattro.
I got number 3, AJ, because he was a game changer for.
Oh, sorry, say number 4 again. My bad.
Number 4, Dom
Dom.
I
Douglas.
got
Dom
Dom,
Douglas?
yeah. Number 3, I got AJ,
AJ.
and then the top 2, I got the league champs. And Rod Lawrence and Romello Bates.
Who's number 1?
Melo, I think that's the order.
Okay,
Right?
I got you. I guess.
How about that, Bubba? How about that? Finish that up.
I didn't know Zoo.
That was nice. You want to go last?
Some
It
of your
don't
names
matter. I go now. It don't matter unless you just want to go.
Some of your names out of pocket.
That was so
Like,
polite of you, bro.
Dante would have been at 30.
That was so polite.
probably,
I mean,
We take those top
on my
top
list.
30.
probably. Send a
29,
contract
30.
offer, bit dog.
Top
Let's see.
5.
I'll be top.
I'm not even on the list.
I'll be top 15 next
They
season.
made the list
So-
yet?
No, I'll be top 15 next season.
Top 10 made the list yet?
Nah, not
20. He 26. He 26.
oh,
No, Sean.
Yeah, no, Sean was crazy.
No, Sean. What are we doing?
He ain't make Sean didn't make his list.
Bruh.
That's crazy.
Hey, Tammy, we gonna
I'ma
see
go,
him at Silver Star.
I added everybody from every team, and it's over the course of the season, including playoffs and championship. All right?
Okay.
25, I got Bentley. 24, I got Phil. City Ballers. Number 23, I got Willie, UGK.
Shout out UGK.
22, that's why I got Jalen from Enforcers. Okay. 21 is why I got ESPN Lou.
21.
Yeah. 20, I got Sean. Game time. 19, I have Lido. 18, D'Angelo. 17, Kevin Beans. 16, Terrell Christian. GTE.
See, Terrell, you just made it to mine. I'm not on there.
No,
either.
Darvish is out of pocket. Don't worry about it.
15, I got Ant Rice, Enforcers. 14, I got Ketis. 13, I got D-Jax. 12, I got Nick. 11, I got Luke. 10, I got Zudo. 9, I got Darius. 8, I got Tommy. 7, I got Jalen Monroe, best defender in the league. 6, I got Aaron.
Shout out my coworker.
6, I got Aaron Game Time. 5, I got Jeff Jean. 4, I got Don Douglas. 3, I got Rod. 2, AJ. 1, Melo.
But you got Rod above Miller?
So how when I say Dom 3,
Rod
it's,
3.
how is beef when I say Dom 3? But y'all can say Dom 3, 4, 5, whatever. Boy, when I say Dom 3,
Yeah,
it's
but
beef.
he's on your team. You gotta give him some bias.
He led
Nah.
y'all.
Yeah,
He
some
carried
bias.
y'all. He
Oh,
carried y'all.
I'm listen.
He carried
I
y'all.
have to be unbiased.
He carried
Carried's
y'all.
crazy.
He
Carried's
carried y'all. He
crazy.
carried y'all.
Carried is nasty, actually.
Yo, Dom don't show up. I don't think y'all win them games the same.
We won a game without Dom.
You guys lost in the
We beat
championship
him.
without him playing though. Without him playing well.
That's a
Just
fact.
saying.
So did he carry?
He
But
carried.
that was.
But
that-
nobody
but
was
it
playing well.
It was three main
Right.
factors not playing well though. It wasn't just Dom.
True.
It was three main factors.
I mean, Aaron, the unstoppable walking 30 that never missed the mid-range. I mean, he was out there too.
What was it? Your big Spencer, right? I forget his
Spencer.
name. Yeah, Spencer stopped Sean from getting rebounds at all. That transition game was removed completely.
Did Spence make anybody's list?
Not
Shame
over
on
here.
you.
I considered it
Your
after
list.
that.
Right.
Shame on
How many
me.
games did he play this year? 4?
Man, make your list.
Spence
Shame
made
on
the cut. He
Spence.
made
The
the
minimum
cut.
requirement?
He made the cut. He made the minimum
The exact
requirement.
Because he was mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season pickup. What they say? Who's the closet archive?
My girlfriend.
Oh, okay. Said facts. Sorry, let's go at 25. 25 got Damian Ashley on
Hey.
TV. If
Snaps.
you think I'm
Yeah,
lying,
poetry.
look at the shots. The man was very, very clutch
You some of the championship
and hitting
games,
some
too?
of the biggest shots in regular season games. And he came mid-season. He came mid-season and got straight to work. You know what I'm saying?
I like
I've
Damian
known-
jump over Tay, too.
I've known Damian for some years. I've known Damian for years,
crazy as
and
hell.
to see Damian,
Damian can't shoot better. Who shoot better, Damian or Tay?
I think Damian is a more consistent shooter.
on, man.
I think Damian is a more consistent shooter.
So we lying today. All right, cool.
I think. Hear me out. I think Damian is
I don't
more.
hear shit.
Damian
I'm
is a
bad,
more
dog.
consistent shooter, and he can guard the bigger guard and play defense. We saw it in the
I
championship
can't
game.
guard now.
Well, hold up, because ask yourself, who was guarding Aaron Fair? It had to be the Heron or
No, it was
Damian.
Dame
Right.
Aaron.
So,
The
and
whole
how
game.
much did Aaron had? 10 points. I'm just saying.
Not the
We
walking
wasn't
30.
aggressive. Like,
What do you
Nobody
mean?
said
It
he's a
doesn't
walking
matter.
The guy who
even.
never missed the mid-range?
Aaron. Who even said these things?
The number
bro?
2 shooter in the
Who
league?
said these things?
Get out of
He
town.
wasn't on my list. Yeah, he wasn't on my list.
Look,
Now we.
Can't believe
I
that.
like how we said who the best shooter. We had a whole other conversation. That just shows that
I'm
I was
just-
really the best shooter.
I'm just saying.
No,
He had
first of all, I interrupted him, so that's on me.
Well, he has.
That's how we got.
Well,
there.
he's top 25, and I mean, to
No,
me,
that's
like,
fair.
he
I like
definitely,
that.
I
and he's a
don't.
champion. So I mean, you can't really,
and he's a champion.
can't
If
really
he wore any other
disguise.
jersey, you wouldn't give a fuck.
Yeah, I mean,
Nah,
it
I
is-
fuck with Damon.
It is what it is.
He can't be
At
a
24, I mean, it's about to get crazy right here, y'all. I mean, some of y'all might
Already?
raise an eyebrow.
Yeah,
Are we going with King Lou?
24.
At
Y'all
24,
just
he
disgusting.
declined. He declined. He
I'm
definitely
not-
declined.
And I get that, T.
And he definitely didn't play defense on a lot of plays. He played when the ball wasn't in Lou's hands. When the ball wasn't in Lou's hands, Lou was very inactive. He didn't know what to do. He kind of was like very stagnant. Just keeping it 100. You know what I'm saying? I've actually had a convo with him about it. You know, shout out to the Winter Garden squad. We coming.
Yeah, Jeff definitely been fade away a bit. I think
Who?
Jeff.
He wasn't as efficient.
I think Jeff kind of exposed the fact that when the ball's not in his hands, like he don't really move, he don't cut. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing really happening. It's waiting. You know what I'm saying?
Man, now I'm rooting for Lou. I see Lou been putting work in. I'm rooting for Lou. It's for y'all too. It's y'all two fault.
Yeah, what I
You got him
did?
at 21. You got him at 23.
That's
I
what he's
mean,
supposed to be.
listen.
What you want him over?
Y'all nasty.
Right. At 23, we're going Spreewell. You know, nicknamed him Spreewell for those that don't know Ty Williams. You know what I'm saying?
That was three
Game
haircut.
time.
That's 3 haircuts.
23. I mean, you know, he's consistent, but he don't.
not mad
He
at
get into the foul. You know, he get into one looking for the foul calls, and he kind of declines in points. You know what I'm saying? Defensively, y'all run the zone, so it's not like he's on ball a lot of
I'll
times.
be honest. If Ty was on a lot of other teams, he would be.
He would be,
top
but
10.
he's not on a lot of the
No, I'm
teams,
just saying. I don't want
unfortunately.
to make that statement.
Yeah,
That's correct placement. I'm not mad at that at all.
At 22, we going Jalen Monroe. Jalen Monroe, I feel like he didn't show up a lot of games. I feel like he was there, but he was just maybe it's because he was focusing on shutting the water off. He didn't do
But
much
top five.
outside
I
of.
hate Jalen. That's
It's not that I hate him. I just feel like
we know the players.
I
you
feel like
and
from
all
what I seen in Jalen from season 2 up, you know what I'm saying, he hasn't been the same Jalen since season 2 when he went off to college and got on the
Was he not shutting water
Netflix.
off last year?
I mean that he was shutting the water off, but I'm talking about he was scoring too. He was doing a lot more. He was playing all around basketball, but different season. At number 21, we're going Lido. Staying with the Count Up family. Going Lido
that.
Hamilton.
This a Sanford versus.
Oh nah, man.
It makes sense,
St. John
man.
River War.
Nah, man.
No,
I
I'm
mean,
just-
Count Up didn't have the season everybody thought Count Up had. So to be like,
fact.
right? So to be like,
I'm
so
just
to
trying to figure out. I'm
right,
just
so
brainstorming.
right.
trying to figure out
I
what
mean, we all
Was by far the best
we yeah, right. So we saw the we right. We saw the games. We saw the outcome of those games, and for a stretch, we was wondering why Count Up was losing. You know what I'm saying? And those guys was playing in those games. You know, Mr. Shut the Water Off, Mr. Best Mid Range in the
They
the
was
city.
missing
and-
a go-to guy. That's
yeah,
why
they
just never had a
whatever
go-to.
they
He's
was
only had
missing,
5
it was
players,
enough to
too.
get
Yeah.
them in the bottom 20. The bottom.
They had
What's the name?
attendance.
Lord
They had a lot
have.
of attendance issues.
At number 20, I'm going with
usage.
Jalen Merritt from Enforcers. I feel like if he would have been able to really lock in and keep his cool in a couple games, he would have been straight. I think there was some moments that showed where he had like rookie moments. You know what I'm saying? But overall, he had a great season. You know what I'm saying? 6th man of the year. Shout out to him. Definitely top 25 worthy. Just number 20 from us. Number 19, we're going D'Angelo Lee. I feel like D'Angelo Lee was kind of off and on, but at the same time, slightly consistent. You know what I'm saying? He was able, when guys kind of cooled off, he was able to go hard because let's take the game. What was the game? Melo had a triple-double. I think that's the game that D'Angelo Lee shot. I mean, he scored like 30-something points that game or something like that. He got like 34 or whatever the case may be. I think he just found a way to always kind of make sure they won the game too next to when Romello was with him. So that's what we're doing with D'Angelo. Tay, I understand you mad, but I don't know if you're going
No, I ain't mad about that.
the outcome is going to be crazy
We
for this
good.
list.
We good right now.
18, we going Mustache. 18, we going Mustache. I felt like his season was good. It was great. at times, but he just couldn't close out in the big games. You know what I'm
Explain
saying?
all your picks now.
18.
We'll go through 20
Oh yeah,
explanations.
listen, this is how I talk. You know what I'm saying? My fault. This is how I talk. But I'm
Courtside
running
be
through them.
5
I'm running through them though. I'm running through them. Number 17, I'm going Willie Nunez. Willie Nunez, great shooter. I'll just leave it at that. Yeah.
Zudo and Willie should have made the list.
16 going Ant Rice. 16 going Ant Rice. Led in, he was definitely killing in rebounds. Had a couple double games too. Might want to look that up. 15 going Tommy Dennis. All right, 15 OJR Tommy Dennis. 14 Terrell Christian. All right, 14 Terrell. 13 Zuro. So that's 2 UGK players for those. All right, 12 we're going Luke Doyle. Luke Doyle at 12. Y'all gonna hate me, but we match on this next pick right here, number 11. Kevin Beans, Park Legends, played both sides of the ball. Scottie Pippen, as Nick called him throughout the season. You know what I'm saying? The Scottie Pippen of the team. Definitely guarded the bigger players, the bigger forwards.
I
You know what I'm saying?
That.
I mean, I don't know
I
what
hear
y'all
nothing wrong
didn't
with
see,
that.
but the man was holding it down. So you know,
Guarding somebody and stopping somebody are two totally different.
Hey, listen, he played consistent. You know what I'm saying? Right. He got a lot of stuff in that. All right. So top 10. Top 10. We going Ketis Page, number 10. Number 9. We're going Sean Sukup.
Shout out Sean. Love Sean.
You know what I'm saying? Number 8. We're going Jeff Jean. Number 7. Aaron Fair. Number 6. Darius Hall.
Damn.
6 Darius Hall. Yeah, definitely. I agree with Bubba with the mid range.
What's the
I
average
think
for
you
him?
could
I agree
argue
with
that,
Bubba with the mid range. I agree with Bubba. I agree with the blocks in his stat line,
One of
and
the
I
best
agree with the
defenders and
efficient.
scores on that team.
Wait, what's the average for him right now? What
16.
number he made it for you?
He
Darius for me was y'all don't like my number.
Because 6 sounds so high.
right
He was
as
18
he,
for us.
as he should be. Shit, I don't know why
Higher
y'all
than Tommy.
tweet.
He was 17 for me.
17.
Take Darius off that team and see what happened. When he wasn't there, they lost to us the first game. You know what I'm saying? Was I on TP list? You didn't make this list. We at top 5 right
He
now.
was
Though.
on.
Theirs is number
But
9
you
for me.
made one of their
Yeah,
lists.
it's not that crazy.
You made Darvis list.
It's not crazy.
I'd say him around 10. Him around 10 is realistic.
All right, top 5. Y'all, hey, listen, I gotta keep it part legend, keep
I'm
it
not mad at
funky.
that. Darius.
Jetty 407.
That's John Kerry.
John Kerry. Shout
Uh,
out JC.
At number 5, I'm going Nick. Shot Nick. I feel like nobody could really stop Nick except Mr.
Can't
Shut
have
Your
it.
Water
Top
Off. We'll
5.
give him that.
5.
We'll give him that.
Having
But I
4
mean,
wins.
No,
Like,
Shout out Volusia County,
Oh, you
bro.
talking about?
yeah, Jalen. But you know what I'm saying?
Jalen.
No, definitely. Listen,
we had the
Doc-
top 6, top 7 players with 4 wins.
Top
The-
5,
the man-
that's
the
crazy.
man-
Shout out
the-
my nigga Gucci.
Shout out to Gucci.
Tell
who
you.
name somebody who had a better average than Nick
I had
throughout the
Nick at
season.
12.
The man, what did he have, like 18?
Well, I can name
average
5, I
or
think.
something like that?
I could genuinely
And
name
that's
5.
that's with a decline. That's
I'm
with
just
a.
saying, like, you can't.
Y'all got,
What-
y'all got
what you
2
mean?
top 10 players, and y'all was one of the worst
Y'all
teams in the
played-
league.
He
Not
not.
wins.
Kevin number 11.
Kev was not better
Kevin,
than
he
Zudo.
not top 10. He
Kev
number
was not
11.
better than Zudo.
Just
Kev
Bro,
was not better
listen.
than DJs. Kev was
Kev
not
gonna play
better
more
than-
defense than Zudo. Who's Zudo locking up?
Who Kev locking up?
What are we seriously
Locking
not?
up.
Wait,
watching
Nick-
the game,
Nick is
bro?
number
It's not
12 in
about the
points per
locking up,
game.
but
You
he-
just said,
Well,
that's what
okay,
you said.
so who's Zudo guarding? That's gonna slow him down.
Wait,
Kev gonna slow somebody down
TP,
before Zudo will.
Nick is not even top 10 in scoring, though.
Who, Nick?
Yeah.
Hey, Nick is still the beast in the paint. You know what I'm saying? That's number 5.
So,
So you think Nick is better than Sean? That's what you
16.5.
said.
I think Nick's presence
Sean on your
is better
list.
than,
You
is
don't
better
get
than
to
Sean.
talk
yes.
right now. Because why is Sean not on your list at all?
Only reason why y'all players like Sean because he gives y'all the ball. He's
And
not
average 20
aggressive.
boards.
He don't
And 4
he
steals.
don't be aggressive when he
And
know he
5
can
assists.
still score
Sean is
and
top
be
5
an
in
impact
assists.
and be an
Nick
impact on the team. but he
had
chooses
at
to give
least
his
2 or
all.
3 double games,
Who you take,
rebounds,
Ant
and
Rice or
points.
Nick?
Taking Nick.
It's tough.
Oh, that's tough.
Ant Rice or Nick?
It depends. What do I need? What team?
I'm going with Nick.
I'm
what
going with
team do I
Nick.
put him on?
I think Nick is a better
That's-
player, but I'm taking Ant. But I do think Nick is a better player. Ant just does more for me.
Nick, if I'm building it, if
It's
I'm
tough.
starting
I
a
know,
team
weird.
with a player with Nick,
Right.
if I want him to compliment a player, then Ant Rice.
Like right now, you put it on game time. Who'd you pick? Like
Ant Rice.
this team.
And Rice.
And Rice.
Because you
Y'all
don't need
missed the
scores.
dimes
Yeah.
that Nick was throwing out. This is.
We don't
But
need to.
Ant
But
was
you
throwing
talk
some
about
dimes
when you
too.
talk about a team like OJR, then you
I give
probably
you
go
the
Nick
no
Nick
defense.
at
The
that
no
point, you know what I mean?
defense is the only
So if it's
hurdle.
a
to
sorry
Nick.
team, Nick, and if it's
If
a
you wanna
competitive
build-
team, you want to put Ant Rice
If
on.
you're building a team around a player, then I would go Nick. But if you want someone to complement your stars, then I'll go Ant Rice.
And which team is going to go further?
And Rice team.
Ant Rice.
Why? How you figure that?
Well,
Because
y'all
it's going to contribute in
tweaking.
more areas.
And we gonna see next season.
I have
Parlays.
Nick
Just trust
higher
me,
on
we
my
coming.
list. I
Hey,
just
Nick,
think
Nick,
Ant-
I
Somebody else saying
believe.
Ant too.
I believe, Nick.
I don't
Trust
know.
and believe. We might have both. You never know. Part legends in two. All right, so top 5. We at 5 with
Tampering.
Nick. You know, hey, listen. You know, hey, we working. That's what we doing. No
Tampering.
tampering. We working. Number
Find
4.
yourself.
I'm going Rod Lawrence. Shout out to the lefty gang. Shout out to the lefty gang. You know what I'm saying? And the
out to
champion in the finals MVP. At number 3, you know, I'm coming home. I'm going Dom Douglas. You know what I'm saying?
man.
You know, shout out to game part legend game time. You know what I'm saying? We up season
When I
2.
say it, I'm crazy.
Part legends in 2. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
The man hasn't
When
played
I
part
say it, I'm
legend
crazy.
uniform in
Oh,
5
hey, listen.
years.
No, I mean, cause Dom, you know, Dom did have a great season, but in reality, it was things he got exposed for where he
That was
needed.
3?
That was number 3. Yeah, he needed guys like Tatum to come off that bench and step up. You know what I'm saying?
Did it.
At
Did
number
you say
2,
Aaron?
you said, did I say Aaron?
Yes.
I said Aaron number 7.
Okay.
Oh, boy, I'm about to flip this
Yeah,
couch.
I said Aaron number 7. I got everybody that need to be on here
You
now.
about to get real in here.
At number 2, this one, I ain't gonna lie, this one was kind of difficult because while one does dominate the league, the other one does command the league and control it. So it's kind of, you take you're picking your poison with it. But number 2, AJ, and number 1, Romello. I feel like Romello showed he can beat any player, big man, small man, 1 through 5. You know what I'm saying? It didn't really matter. Like it ain't about him either guarding them. It's about him making sure everybody do what they need to do to win the game, and he wins the game. Like he said earlier, you put a Romello on your team versus the next man, you probably gonna get more successful wins with Romello. He just has that Mamba mentality where it's like, I gotta win. He got that light skinned Jason Tatum thing, the Green Mamba. Know what they call it? The Green Mamba
Yeah,
these
I
days.
feel like Melo I think even what that's me and Nah discussion earlier. I feel like Melo will score if he needs to score.
Oh, he showed
Hey,
that. Melo was an
Yeah,
honorable
like
mention
saying
in
where
our
Rod
in
had-
the
It's
shooters,
definitely
top 5 shooters.
Like, when Rod had 30, it was a game against Count Up, I think. I think he had 30 something with like 11 assists and 9 board. Like, so Melo, if he's in a position where he needs to score, if he feels he needs to score, he will score. So I like go back to that conversation. If we flip Dom and Melo, 100%, I think games.
So I'm only judging them based on what they're currently doing, not what they could do.
No, I'm just saying, but like I said, based on how I thought about my list,
Yeah.
if you replace any other player with a player behind them, that team will improve.
That's a fair way to do it.
I can see that.
Well, that's the list.
that's
I
it.
mean, top 25, top 5 defenders. I mean, we agreed to disagree, I guess.
Wait. Bubba, did you say yours?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He say his.
Darius
you
Hall
did, you
6
did.
was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Darius Hall 6.
You had your
Tea
Darius Hall
time
9.
on the list
T
at all
time
was crazy.
25.
Who do you think needs to work just a little bit harder to make top 25 because they was almost there, in your opinion? Honorable mention if you want to look at it in that.
Almost
We
there.
tell you,
being
you
so
got,
serious.
you've been here for since season 2.
Good
All right,
question.
you got a lot of work to do. You got to come off that bench and stop being you got to be a starter.
me.
You got to go to a team where you're a starter.
If I'm starting somewhere, it
Can
gets
let me ask that question: how many people coming off the bench can make a top 25 list?
that's going off the bench right now.
One.
There shouldn't be too many.
No, that's
only-
not
it's
true.
only
We had
one.
We had Jalen.
It's only one, Jalen.
Yeah,
Damian
Jalen.
could make a.
Damian made this one.
D'Angelo
Damian made
kinda
mine.
came
Yeah,
off the bench for you
Damian.
guys.
Nah, D'Angelo was a starter when he was there.
Whenever Luke was there, though, he wasn't starting usually.
Luke started,
Yeah, he was
definitely.
starting with
Luke
Luke,
Damian
started.
was coming off the bench.
Damian was
Yeah.
coming off the bench.
When
Dalen
we had both of
that you got to get in that, at least in that realm. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like if I kept the trajectory I started with, I would have made it.
Y'all claimed Ty was coming off the bench.
Yeah, then y'all switched that.
So I don't know.
He really was.
Why y'all
So
switched
then,
it?
Nah,
Ty is the
we
name then.
we
That's why
even
I don't
consider
know.
him for 6th man of the year.
Let me
And he
check.
started way more than
Yeah.
he.
Why
It's
they-
just
He only-
it
he only
really
kept the
came
bench
down
like 3
to
games.
attendance.
Why? But you was there every game.
No, I'm saying like the games where it began like it's Dom, Aaron, Ty, Shane, Sean was the 5 that started.
What was the group chat like after the loss?
They haven't talked. That's why he had gone so long. They haven't talked since.
Was there anything in the group chat?
Right.
I mean, what's not a lot to say. I mean, it was just I think we talked more directly after the game than we did like in the group chat.
You should talk about it
Did
directly.
you guys talk
after
about the
game.
press?
It ain't like it's another game coming.
Yeah, anyway, spaz out. That's what
I
I
talked
wanna
with
know.
Aaron. I talked to Aaron about it. Like, to me, I don't feel we should have pressed.
Did anybody
We can
crash
play
out?
defense.
We said it on the live.
I said
yeah.
my-
You said
I
it
said
a
my
lot,
crashed out.
actually.
Yeah, we said it a lot on the live. Y'all need to
We
stop
shouldn't
that
have
press.
pressed. We play in like we look at our team. We can play defense.
And they were breaking it every time. That ball was just moving up the court.
We can
in
play
no time.
defense. Our team is
It's tough to press a team with such a good, like, high IQ point guard.
Yes.
It's tough to press a team like that because
Like,
he's
if
going to
we-
be able to break that.
if
No,
we
they
if you have a
give a
lineup
fuck.
of Ty, if you have a lineup of Ty, Dom, Aaron, Terrell, Sean, who do you attack?
No, I think your downfall was not using y'all. Like Nate Torres didn't even play a lot in that
That's
game.
a fact. Dante definitely
You know what I'm
would've been
saying?
useful.
Give those guys some break, and then y'all.
Dante
you know,
had Dante was
Y'all
Even-
should put J
even-
Ball in the game.
So
even Dre. You know what I'm saying? Shannon didn't use these guys, and why
but
would
the
you-
week before though, can we not?
the count up week.
Week before,
I
Tay
legitimately
say he was hurt.
I was legitimately hurt.
Tay say he was hurt.
I
The week
legitimately
before
hurt.
now when he didn't get. in the
I will
game.
show you a clip. I turned like I got shot when I turned. Like I was legitimately hurt.
So you was better that week.
100%.
So at what point did you realize you wasn't getting in the game?
Oh, second quarter. Second quarter.
That's a hey, listen, bro.
Because if it's
They never really
because I
play
was
their bench
thinking
in big games, though.
because I was thinking right, just logically, if you view me as a shooter and scorer or whatever, and you see your shooters and scorers not making shots or not being aggressive, the logical thing would be to sub in your shooter or scorer that you got on the bench. So I see that I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not subbing that.
You think Dom was playing on the ball too much? You think they should have played him off the ball a little bit more?
I don't even think that was a
Melo
problem
off
because
of
we wasn't aggressive. It didn't even a matter of that. We just weren't
I felt like
aggressive.
he had the ball too much, and with the way Melo was playing defense, you got to make that adjustment and try to get him off you before you even catch the ball.
'Cause I think if he had the ball, it would like go back to Sean. Sean's open top of the key, shoot it, or turn it to Terrell's open top of the key, shoot it. So even if he got to, he didn't even get to spots to even take a lot of like he took like 2 mid ranges.
He didn't have the ball a lot.
Some sort of new like play setup that changed.
Yeah, I mean I ain't want to talk about that.
Yeah, I kept watching you guys
yeah,
practice
y'all-
it.
But that's what why would we talk about?
Yeah, y'all ran that Gonzaga
Yeah,
spin.
same.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know some play they ran.
Rotating the bench.
The ball where the ball only go through
Yeah, like-
the bigs.
It like just go back to the same point. Like why change what got us here?
They wanted to take Spence out the post is what I heard.
Why change? Why change what got us to where was that?
Spence being in the post was the issue, though. If he's not near the rim, they go back to playing the same basketball where Sean get the rebound.
And then y'all changed at the last minute.
Right.
Y'all made that push at the end, but then y'all were gassed out. And
I mean,
so
I can't say y'all 'cause I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't tired.
Yeah, you was full energy. We know that.
You were. I mean, the issue is that they didn't rotate the bench first of all.
I had hella energy.
But I think that's just something we say after we seen the game already. Because
Right.
like Tammy just said, Sean wasn't hit. Like Sean can hit though. If Sean hits those threes, it's a totally different game.
Yeah.
And it's now all of a sudden it's a good game plan.
But
You know what I'm saying? That's the only
it's
thing.
not a world where Sean should have taken more threes than Dom and Aaron.
Yeah, and
But you
In
had to
no
get
world.
Spencer out of the paint, though.
And no,
Spencer
I
was
don't care
killing
what the
Sean with
situation
rebounds.
is. It's no world where Sean should shoot more threes than Dom and Aaron.
But that's what the game dictated.
No, it didn't. The game
It
dictated
was
that, and
poor
we got our
adjusting, in
ass
my
whooped.
opinion. That was the biggest thing. It was poor adjusting. Y'all let the same thing that was getting y'all killed continue to kill you from the moment the game started to the moment the game ended.
You guys were pressing until the end
On
of the
both
third quarter.
sides.
I would have took
On
Sean
both sides.
out. I just would have took
I
Sean
want to go
out.
back to what Bubba said.
that's
I
why
hear
he's
what
upset,
you're
like-
saying about that. Like, if he's hitting the shots, then yes. But again, that's because they weren't. That was not how Sean played in the season. Like, yeah, Sean can make those, but he's not the guy to always.
But
make
that's
those.
because
And so
no team force that upon game time. Like
And
that's
that- and
that's a
that's-
game
Bubba,
plan.
that's
But it
that
was
they
Listen,
also
had.
that's
part
a
of why
lie.
they couldn't
That's
get
a
any
lie.
rebounds. They couldn't get rebounds offensively or defensively.
And in one
That's a-
game
And
I
so
seen that
that-
they did do that against y'all was against Park Legends.
That's a lie.
And you remember
so
the game
that was
against
the
Park
biggest
Legends
downfall.
when Nick was dragging in the paint, and Sean made at least 4 or 5 threes on y'all. Remember
Sean
that he
made 4
couldn't miss.
threes. But no, that
If
wasn't
he
the only
does that in the
game.
championship game, that's a completely different game.
Bubba,
And
that's
he took like 5 or 6 threes.
Bubba, that's a lie.
But it's a
What?
different
What-
level
what's-
of pressure though. Like
what's
this,
a lie?
yeah, it's
Because usually,
No, I'm telling
it's
you
a
I
lot of
lied,
teams-
and I'm telling you it was
No,
a
no,
game where y'all
it's,
did
it was
that.
more than just the Park Legends game. That's what I'm saying. Because other games where he's been in that situation and he's not shooting, he goes to a handoff. That was the difference. Usually we're going to a handoff and getting to an offense or action, but instead he's taking the shot.
is Rod and Melo the best 1-2 punch in GM5 now? 2 seasons in a row.
I mean, I thought they always was. I don't know.
Yeah, 100.
Well, I mean, because it could have been if AJ stayed with him.
Nah, because they was. I still would have said Rod and Melo even with Squad X. Yeah.
No, hey,
It
no.
would have been Melo and Tim then.
It was
No?
Melo and Tim.
Yeah. Wasn't Tim like
Melo and
MVP
Tim.
candidate?
Well, Rod went away for a while. Rod was he was flirting with that overseas job for a minute. It was 100% Melo and Tim.
It was Rod and
Right.
Melo.
It was 100% Melo and Tim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1-2
Nah,
best,
yeah,
best
right
1-2
now
punch
it's-
in GM5.
Right now it's easily no discussion. Melo and Rod.
Who's the second best?
I don't think there is another
Dominator.
1-2 punch.
Aaron and Dom.
Dominator.
Shout out to Park Legend.
Yeah, Aaron and Dom.
Yeah, Aaron and Dom.
Hey, listen, man. Like I said, we working, man.
That's
You said Park Legends?
That's
Who
why.
in
That's why
Park
they need
Legends?
something over there worldwide.
we let's just say
Yeah.
we bringing back the season
Listen,
3
I
squad
need
that was
something
Put
supposed to
Tommy over
happen.
there.
I'm about to call Berger, man.
Tommy over worldwide. That team is different. Now you give AJ more spacing.
You put Tay on worldwide, man.
Tommy would have been really good.
I heard
They need
Tommy.
that
That-
spacing for him.
He was over there,
That's
but
where he was
then
supposed to
they
start.
had that friction. They had the
The
friction.
new season,
I don't
so
think
they
that ain't gonna
going.
happen.
So from my understanding, they're it's no longer gonna be worldwide. They going back to NWO. PJ is parting ways with the team. PJ gonna do his own thing.
I
Tommy
thought it was
is.
his team this whole time.
That's why they going back to NWO.
Oh.
Now it's always been Burger's team as NWO. They tried to do PJ's team this season as a worldwide thing, but it didn't.
So
it didn't
PJ picked
succeed.
the squad,
He picked the
basically?
players. Yeah, he picked the
Oh,
players.
Who's Burger's players? Though?
So they going with Tommy. They keeping AJ because that's another Burger player.
Good
AJ.
luck on that.
Well, AJ is the captain now. He's the captain of the team. He's
Oh
a-
no, I ain't gonna take him. I ain't gonna.
No, well, I mean,
not they. AJ want to
Pause.
stay.
I was about
anyway.
to say, yeah, he the captain of the team. I don't
Yeah,
know if it's
yeah,
gonna be
AJ
easy.
wa-
Like,
AJ wanna
he's,
stay.
He's 100% in. He's
You know,
locked
Pink's
in.
pockets
AJ
run
his own
deep.
man.
You know, Pink's pockets run deep.
Yeah, he gonna.
You don't pick.
Nah, but even more than that though, like AJ don't like to play on like really stacked teams.
Yeah, he wants to. He wants to play.
That ain't
Like,
the way
Who was
AJ.
on Squad X
But-
last year?
Let me text AJ, man.
I
Who was
heard.
on Squad X last year?
But
yeah,
that's
they
why,
got-
like AJ, he barely played. Like he was just lightly getting around. He don't like that. Like,
Yeah, they got Tommy coming over there, and then the one I just heard the conversation because I know they've been talking to Howard and trying to get the committee to approve this so it can go through. But Bob is the last person I heard that's coming over with
He's
him.
suspended
So
or something for next season too?
well, it's not that he was suspended. It's just more so like
2 season suspension.
it's just all the controversy going on every time he plays. You know what I'm saying? It's just trying to find a way to clean up the GM5, and it's like, you know, you can't if somebody disrespects your house one time, you can't keep bringing them back without having those type of combos. So.
Both not gonna change. So
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, that's a decision for the committee to vote on.
It gets some good it gets some solid referees like last year.
Right.
He'll be all right.
But so far, I heard it's got good traction, though. I heard it's got good traction. It's somewhat leading in the favor for Ball to be on worldwide, which means Tay need to get on the ball because I heard even Day got a contract conversation coming up. But I
that's
think
tough though. That Bold defense in the
You
perimeter,
plug
that
right in,
AJ
bro.
defense is down
Listen,
low.
Bob
Right.
and Tommy,
About, about Team Dada.
yeah,
Team Dada is nasty, Darvis. I don't know what you got going on.
yeah. And I heard Swift is coming back, but I heard Lou, D-Jax, and Jeff aren't coming back with Swift. So that's gonna be interesting.
They got their
So
own.
Swift's
Wait,
not
so
coming
it's
back.
not
Not
Swift.
with
Right.
Combo
So, I mean, cause Shaq could have
That's
his
their best
own
players.
a
That's their
whole
big
new.
three.
You could right, but
Shaq
Shaq could come with a whole new
Yeah,
group of
Shaq,
guys.
I think they're bringing their own team though.
Yeah, I mean,
D-Jax, Jeff, and and
Lou.
Lou are bringing their own team.
Where's D-Jax going? Where do you think?
He's going with Lou.
He's bringing their own. They're bringing their own team.
Their whole, a
That
whole
three.
new team?
Lou,
That three
Lou,
bringing
Jeff,
their
and
own
DJ's gonna team up.
Do you think they're going to a team?
No,
or a
they
whole
are.
new
No, they're
team?
gonna
They're
make
bringing,
their own
they're
team.
bringing the team.
Okay, okay.
So yeah, they'll be a part of it.
I'm
Aaron.
about to make a call.
Dom,
I'm
Aaron,
You got 2 spots right
Dante,
there.
I'm making a call.
Dom, Aaron,
texting
Dante,
DJ
You gotta be
and
like
Rice.
Draymond right now in the parking lot.
Dom, Aaron, Dante, and Rice.
Can't- Listen,
I told if that happened, that's scary.
listen. Just know we working on our side. You know what I'm saying? Part Legends putting in a lot of work because
Listen.
we skipped season
Aaron,
3.
Dante.
We skipped
Darvish, that's a
season 3, so
scary
it's a
team.
lot of work from season 3 we got to pick up on.
You guys need some
fours-
shooters.
No, trust me,
That
we got
four
shooters.
is scary.
The shooters we got, y'all was talking about them. So you know what I'm saying. Shout out to the Part Legends, we working. You know what I'm saying. Brandon Taylor did make the list. Brandon Taylor's gonna be somebody that's gonna be stay with a Part Legend. Yeah, he made Darvish list. Now he gonna stay a Part Legend too. We looking at Brandon. You know what I'm saying, for some combine.
Darvish,
ties.
who shoot better, Brandon Taylor or Tay?
Stop playing with me, bro. Stop playing with my name.
I mean, you know,
Who shot 47% from three?
I'm
Pull the
asking
numbers up.
Darvish, man. I
Damn
don't
near
know.
50.
Damn near 50. Damn near 50. You know what I'm
Darvish said he
saying?
don't know.
Tay, you got to get in. I told you, Tay, you got to go to a team where you a starter, bro, because that's the only reason your name getting tampered on, man. You're not in the game.
We gotta
long
be able
enough.
to see you.
Hey, you're not in the game long enough, man.
Very disappointed you didn't really.
Damn.
You should have stayed with
I was
OJR.
too, shit.
He did. He was 0 for 1 in the championship game.
I was too.
He was 0 for 1.
Saying in general.
I know, I was too.
Yeah.
Dante was 0 for 1 in the championship game.
Yeah,
He
you
was-
should.
No, the buzzer went off.
Not the 50%
Buzzer
shooter.
went
You should
Oh,
have
so
buzzer
stayed.
went off.
that means you making one.
I think you should have stayed on OJR and waited your OJR situation out and then
Nah.
shot for a better
Hey,
team.
you know,
Maybe you and Tommy.
You would have been a solid.
Because guess what? Nick didn't want me in the first place.
Man, I don't know about that, bro.
Nick did not want me in the first place. Nick
Y'all
wanted
was just
James.
expecting the
They
team.
In the
coming back?
first draft where Nick
Nah.
first chose me, he wanted
they better
James.
not.
He didn't want to pick me.
Man, I
Jeff
don't know.
chose. Jeff made him get me, but he wanted.
And go where you want.
So where you?
100%.
So where you leaning towards the most right now?
Team HoopTalk coming next year.
Part
Might need
Legends
a
is,
backup
is,
point
is
guard.
What are
under
you taking
contract.
talent to?
Part
If I-
Legends is looking
listen,
at him
Give
for
me-
Winter
give us
Garden
your
right
top
now.
three.
He and I
Top
Winter
3. I
Garden.
would love to play with that Djax and Jeff team. That Djax, Jeff, Lou team.
Okay.
All right, that's one.
That, no, you feel me? They with me. If-
How often is D-Jax gonna sit?
DJ, no,
They
they can play at
play
the same
together.
time. They
We
can play at the
play
same time.
together. Pause.
Two guard
Yeah.
combo.
we could hoop together. Let me see. Of what I
City
heard,
Ballers.
that worldwide team would be. I mean that NWO team.
That'd be too much.
If it depends on it depends on the blood
'Cause
situation.
you already got Tommy and Bull.
That's why it depends on the blood situation.
Well, they gonna shoot.
But still,
But it's just that's a lot of now it's just a lot
he
of
can
guards.
score though. He can score.
It's a lot of guards.
Yeah,
They
it's
like
too much
small
guard
guards.
play.
Now you're depending too much on AJ in the paint.
And AJ bringing some players too. So
Yeah, so that might be quiet. It depends on that part of the situation, man.
hey, we've been talking. We've been
It depends on
talking.
part of the situation, man.
You know that we've been talking, but you know, Part Legends got a lot of work to do. We in 7th place right now. No, I think we finished in 9th.
How
Somewhere
about
around
Tay on the bench?
Nah.
on the
about
bench.
that?
I don't know if Tay will
Melo
work
I'm
with that
not
system.
sitting.
I don't got the on the bench cash.
On the bench system, listen.
on the bench cash.
On the bench system, bro, you got to damn near have perfect games, bro. Because if you fuck up one time, bro, Bubba cutting you before you even know it.
I'll
Like
be-
before you even walk out the gym, bro, you probably already on another team, dog. You
I
just
could,
don't even
it's
know
not
it.
even
Driving
that. I
to the
can
paint,
I
you
can
kicking
hoop
the
with a
tape.
point. I don't have to be a point guard.
Because you not getting it together. You was take
Bubba
take my
cutthroat
spot,
in
Tay.
the
I
motherfucker, bro.
can play the two.
They be leaving us.
I can play the two,
Kicking nobody
but it's
out.
just that that team.
Kicking
That's
the Tay for 3.
I think
Those
that's what you
wings
should
pretty
do. I
much
think you should
set.
go to a team and try and play the 2.
nah.
I think you should. I mean, you like to shoot. You don't. I mean, what's the point of trying
I
to do
really
something else?
don't. You know what's crazy? I really don't like to
So
shoot.
you think if you got in the place of Kenny, what you think?
You
I,
want?
I like being a playmaker. I really don't like. If you, I'll put it like this. If you pick me up and say, "Oh, we got Tay, he can shoot," you don't get the best player.
I like Tay over Kenny actually. To tell you the truth though.
Point guard though, I like Kenny.
I like Tay over Kenny.
Kenny gonna create
in both
more
ways.
shots.
On a top 5 list, you
Scoring
put Tay
and-
over
scoring
Kenny.
and-
If you put me
I
in
like
a
him as a
position just to
player
play a
over
point
Tay over
guard,
Kenny.
you're gonna
Sure.
the best Dante you will get is me playing point guard. But if you just say take and shoot,
I like Tay over.
you don't get a good player.
Tay
You
did
don't get
more
the best
shooting
Dante.
on game time. Tay did more shooting on game time when he got in the game.
I have to.
There was no. How do you mean you had to? They ain't had no point guard. Who's the point guard? Who?
Really, Sean.
kinda is.
Nas,
Really, Sean.
The
My
offense
prediction-
runs through him the most.
my prediction is Luke Doyle's not going to come back and play, and I think Bubba should.
But with a championship, they got no stop value. I don't think they're gonna get Tate. They're gonna go something else. Keeping it 100.
I don't got on the best cachet, man.
It
I'm not
ain't
worth
no
the
shots
dinner,
at
you know what
Tate.
I'm
Bring some
Just,
player from
I'm not
Lithuania.
you know, they up there. You know,
They gonna tell me they gonna be a 4-for-4.
Year now.
they can do better. You know, no
Them boys,
shots.
them
Hey, y'all
boys
get
might
started
put
every
all
day. Y'all
Venetia
get
teams
COVID.
in.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna do me like that.
I think you would be good on Portland.
No, I mean, you know, hey, listen, Winter Garden,
man.
y'all come see the show.
I mean, shit. At this point, we've named every team in the league.
Not every team, cause you
Who does it count
know,
up?
I heard
I'll be real.
Serpent's putting the team in.
I'll
know
be
what I'm
very
saying?
real.
So you know that
If
could be
I
a team.
was, I would think I work very well with Count Up. I think they have their team together. That would be the problem. But I think I work very well with Count
I
Up.
like Tay over James too.
James who?
Yo, James.
Oh,
James Lindsay.
let's not go there.
Damn, they played season 2 together. They played OJR versus Park Legends.
Who you like?
Damn, dog. You know James a little risky. I like Tay. James
I'll
a
take
little
James
wild.
any day. No,
I like James. He was shout
He a
to
serpent,
Park
man.
Legends. He was a Park Legend
Tay
in
was
season
supposed to be a
2.
serpent.
I'll probably be a serpent, man.
See, you could be a serpent next year when they put the team in. You know what I'm saying? Like, see, y'all can mob ties, you
Now
know?
people call it my people, man.
I mean, I just want you to have.
You dropped that bag a long time ago.
I just want damn that there you go right there. I guess that ain't much to be said about that. Tell you, it ain't happening. All I'm saying is I just want you to have a starting spot. Oh, now they coming
it's
back
refreshing.
from earlier.
yeah, it's refreshing.
But I would just want you to have a starting role. Outside of that, I mean, because you had it going into the OJR thing, but then you shitted on Darvish, you shitted on OJR, and then from there you jumped ship and just ran to Dom, and Dom just like, you know, he saved you.
I keep telling y'all, I really didn't want to go to game time. I
Man,
really
come
was
on,
option.
man.
Everybody like, oh, he gonna go to game time.
You could have went to
But
the
I really wanted
Saviors.
to-
You could have went to the Saviors.
I would have went to the. I 100% would have went to the Saviors.
Man.
I 100% would have went to the
Saviors would have been solid. Y'all went to the Saviors.
TP,
man.
you should have traded for me. It's your fault. You should
I
have
had
traded
City
for me.
Ballers.
You should have traded for me. That's what I'm saying. You should have traded
No,
for me.
you're right, but we had too many guards over there, and there
No,
was
you
just too
didn't.
much going on.
Y'all guards.
Phil was already getting mad at the shot selections.
I really probably feel favorite guard to play with.
Now, but not then.
No,
that
then.
was a different
That
Phil.
it was like 3 leagues with Darvish at that point.
That was a younger Phil. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like
Phil made a couple of 10-5 lists tonight.
yeah. He ain't make our list though.
Can I ask you a question on the Park Legends?
What's
Oh
up?
shit.
Is Teron in the Jimmy Butler situation?
Teron, I spoke about this before. No, Teron won't be a Park Legend next season. He had a good season though, man. You know, he rocked out. It had a great consistency as far as availability. He gave us what we wanted from that standpoint. I just feel like performance-wise, he wasn't able to like get over that hump. Like City Ballers Teron was a different Teron. That's what I thought I was getting. I got a different Teron this season. You know what I'm saying? I felt like because he was City Ballers Teron, he came into this season with that chip, and he wanted to kind of take it from there and go a little higher. So playing with guys like Brad and Nick, he kind of felt like he was supposed to be in that ring of fire with those guys. So you know what I'm
Teron
saying?
turned me down. I reached out to Teron first. He was supposed to be.
Yeah, he did, and
I
I felt strong to it, which is crazy, which is why I never cut him, because I took him from Bubble. You know what I'm saying? In that sense, like I got him from Bubble, so I didn't want to be like, all right, man, well I got him and then I just dropped.
So you
Like,
thought about cutting him?
you know, I did. It was times, man. We listen in the bench, bro. We really kind of like bumped heads a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because he just has this thing where he just gets in his head, and if he's not in the game in a certain fashion, or if he gets taken out of the game, he just immediately starts spazzing. And I'm like, you know, at some point you just got to be a ball player, man. You got to be coachable. You know what I'm saying? Nick had conversations with him about shit like that, but you know, at the end of the day, like I'm good with everybody though. Like you know, from a personal standpoint, I'm good with everybody. But the GM5, it's 24 weeks of basketball. I don't think you want to dedicate 24 weeks of basketball to losing. You know what I'm saying? And going through what we had to go through some games. So that's my only thing on that. So shout out to the Legends though. Next season, I promise y'all, we is not being fucked with. But right now, it's OTB, so I can't say too much. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta keep hoping that my adjustments will be the right adjustments. You know what I'm saying? Because We coming. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Winter Garden Tuesday. We here. Huh?
Bubba, remember Bubba was like, he was in the chat. You said, "Oh man, these guys dipping out on me." Remember that?
Bubba. They left. They left.
What am I gonna do? We was all
Bubba, anybody think about Bubba be fake stressed, bruh?
Right.
He was out of desperate.
He was losing.
I don't know what I'm gonna
he was
do.
losing guys.
Brandon
What
Moss,
we
bro,
gonna
what we
do, man?
doing? Like,
I remember that. Yeah, it was fake stress. Bubba was telling me already what players.
I don't know who
he
gonna
had.
play center.
Yeah, but some of them players ain't come through for us.
I'm playing the 5. The 4 people next to you don't care. Like
The squad you told me about was not the squad you started with at all.
Yeah, I know.
You was talking about Grant. You was talking about Enrique.
Yeah, he was naming a lot of
Yeah,
them. I think
Grant
the Enrique
and
thing was
Enrique.
wild, though. I think y'all should have dropped that Enrique thought process early when the league. After Enrique last season, I think everybody should have learned their lesson with Enrique.
But he swore he was coming to the
Man,
game.
that man swore.
Told you, Dante. Told you.
That man told us he was at a funeral. You know what I'm saying? So,
Told you,
I mean,
Dante.
Funerals,
Yeah,
weddings.
It's a lot going on with that. Like
Hurt, sick.
that's heavy. I think availability was that.
Rico.
I know you want to say it. Nah, but I think next season is gonna definitely be the season for availability. People gonna grill their guys on contracts about, hey, listen, you got to be available. Cause Bubba made all the right adjustments and won. So shout out to Parlays, man. We coming, man. We coming. That's all I gotta say. That's it for me.
All right, y'all. I think it's time to wrap it up.
Yes, sir.
Everybody's eyes getting low. It's about that time of the night.
Top 25, man.
Yes, sir. That was our top 25, y'all, man. If you got somebody who missed it, make sure you share the link with them. If you haven't already, we're disappointed, but you got to hit that subscribe button to redeem yourselves. Let us know in the comment section that you're still tuned in, that you show some love. We appreciate y'all for stopping by, man. We got the Courtside Seats gang. We got a representative from Players Only Courtside, and, of course, the same gang from HoopTalk, the podcast. So
Great.
thank y'all so much for tuning in. Have a good night. Deuces.
Big ups, Atleta.
Hey, point guard Tay. On the way.
We're making it happen.
Contracts flowing. I want to hear
Point guard,
conversations about what teams you talking to.